Alright. We're playing our Argonian Whispers in Shadow. We're level 7 now. This is a custom class Shadow Stalker. That is, we go with the Archery, Short Blade, Critical Strike. Major skills of Lockpicking, Pickpocket, Streetwise. And then, of course, Stealth, Mercantile for sneaking around and buying and selling. Then, of course, for our magic, we got Restoration, Mysticism, Thaumaturgy, and Illusion. Illusion's just kind of a throwaway thing. However, we've got Restoration for restoring our stamina. We got Mysticism for teleporting. And we got Thaumaturgy for levitation. And those are the 3 main abilities we won from there. Now, you notice that all our primary skills are agility-based. That's why we're at 85 agility. Because we want to benefit Archery, Short Blade, and Critical Strike, our primary abilities. Very good. Now, I was going to say, we kind of got demoted in the Fighters Guild because we made a little mistake. We let our reputation dip below 50, so we went ahead and did a quest, pushed that back up. We haven't gotten promoted back to our original rank yet, but hey, that's how it works. Now, we are here in Gallimore, and Gallimore is in in Dwenin. Dwenin, oh boy, the crazy stuff that happened in Dwenin when I went over to Alclair and not Alclair, Kogra. There we go. There's a dungeon on the edge, was it? Let's see. I need to figure this out. Is it Cambria? Dungeons? Yeah, it was in Cambria. Tower Buckingsley was covered in bandits, and I got my ass handed to me there. So I had to run, and their army chased me, as in, like, they went, "Do you think you can get away with attacking this tower?" And then all of these people poured in, a bunch of assassins, and they managed to kill me with poison. I did manage to kill them the 3rd time they tried to assassinate me, but yeah, it was painful. It was painful. Now, we're making our way over slowly toward the Daggerfall region, where we want to do some stuff. Yes, Holy Dagger, correct. We abused the crap out of a Holy Dagger that sits in our inventory, this one here. You casts Fireball, basically. It's in almost new condition because it will slowly break down as we use it, which is very important. Yeah, it's probably going to be some time until Warm Ashes version 4 is out, so, it's a case of I will have plenty of time to probably cool down off of this game before there's anything like that. But yeah, the Holy Dagger casts Fireball. It's very important. So, let's see here. First class equipment, we're going to poke into this store really quick. We are raising our mercantile skill fairly simply by going to each shop and trying to buy bandages and arrows. Now you can see we have 1,162 arrows, not nearly enough. Actually, our bow will break several times over before we're able to use all those arrows, but still. Let's see here. There's really nothing in these stores that we want, and it's a little late. Yeah, it's getting toward midnight, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to dive into the Beaver and Rascal Tavern here. And we got Wibble Wobble going on there. Don't know why we do, we just do. Now instead we'll go over here, talk to this guy, and ask for a room for the night. Yes, 4 gold pieces, that's fine. Now then, look at this crazy lady. What do we have? This is a good room. I'm looking at each of the rooms. Yeah, this one's good too. And I assume, yeah, that one's with the naked lady. Okay. Well, we'll sleep here then. And we're going to stop for a moment and cast Stamina. Get some restoration skill ups, maybe. There we go. Fully healed. What time is it? It's 4 a.m. So we can probably cast Jump. And then jump on the bed. This is a pretty high ceiling, actually. Damn. Never going to get my jump skill up at this rate. Need to stand in the doorway and bash my head against the door frame repeatedly. This is how you get jump skill ups. Oh boy. Okay. So, Looking at this, Morrowind style as well. Morrowind, Daggerfall, Morrowind, and Oblivion all let you get your acrobatics up. Oh, interesting. So there's two ladies. This one has a bra on, though. And that one does not. You close that door. All right. Hello, sir. We need a meal. Yes. Just give me some stew. The reason we go with this particular, the meals mod is because it's really nice to be able to sprint long distances without having to worry about getting exhausted as quickly. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to actually run over here and see if there are any temples or knighthoods or anything we want to check out. The town hasn't officially opened yet. That is to say, everyone's still asleep. It's only 5:30 in the morning. The general stores open at 6 a.m. So, we're going to head on this way and see where, or what do we deal with? Okay, so that is the School of Julianos. Well, I don't worship Julianos, so that can go away. However, the Laughing Hedgehog sounds like an interesting place to get a quest. So let's go try to get a quest at the Laughing Hedgehog. Hello, sir. Do you have a quest for me? Aha, the Thieves Guild has taken my dearest. Now they're demanding a ransom. Well, I'm afraid I'm not going to piss off the Thieves Guild because I'm a member of the Thieves Guild. I'm not going to tell him that, though. Certainly not. However, yeah, you have a cold heart, whispers in shadow. I guess I'll have to face the kidnappers on my own. Damn shame. Damn shame. Oh, sir. Oh, you're betrothed to Beladicia. Right. Great misfortune. Right, has other plans. Really? Only hope is to get her to the temple and complete the marriage ceremony before Elzen catches us. Really? Okay, so, will you protect me while I get my betrothed to the temple? Sure, let's do it. Okay. Let us go. We can find her at the Kingford residence in Chestermore. So we're heading over to Chestermore to grab this guy, to take this guy over. Now, that's fine. That's fine. So, Chestermore. Jeez, well, good thing we started early. I don't know if the city gates are open yet. They probably open at 6, so we might have to loiter for an hour. Or just climb the city wall. Will the old man be able to climb the wall with me? Of course he will. He just kind of levitates in a bubble near me. Is that canon? No, it's not. The door's open, okay. So let's go ahead and get running. We need to get to Chestermore as soon as possible. So, I believe the best way to get to Chestermore? Yeah. Chestermore, there it is. So that is 13 hours away, and straight into the city wall, because I'm a genius. Yes. What is he going to do? Throw empty mugs at the Thieves Guild? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, that's why he wanted to hire me to deal with these dastardly thieves, one of whom I am. He doesn't realize that later on when I get the next rank in the Thieves Guild, they'll be giving me quests to kidnap people. Oh, there's a soldier who's wounded here, and I can't help them, so I'm just gonna go. Wait, what? Okay. That was weird. You interrupt your journey. Don't know why. It's a thing. So, our journey continues. It is getting bright. How far away is Chestermore anyway? Should be... I'm just looking at the different areas around here, thinking these are some distance away. There we go. Yeah, 12-hour journey. Okay, that's fine. The Thieves Guild kidnaps people in Daggerfall. They kidnap people. They murder people who stand in their way. They're just a cartel. There's no oh, we're honorable thieves that we're chivalrous thieves that give to the poor. And no, they ruin people's lives, kidnap and murder. They steal everything. They do smuggling and forgeries. If there's anything illegal, they're going to be doing it. Now, they are not a professional group of assassins, but if someone gets in their way, they're going to kill them. It's that simple. And wait, there is a quest where you don't kill someone. You want to keep someone alive to make... yeah. They actually do have a quest where you don't kill someone. You have to use a blunt weapon like your fists or something to smack the person, and then they'll drop the deed to their property, and you pick up the deed and run. And you actually lose favor if you kill that person, because what you want is that person to get disgraced, having lost their land, basically. And now, as far as the Night Mother goes, I'm afraid she doesn't exist. She's actually a Khajiit in this. She doesn't actually exist in the game world, but you can learn about her. Let's see. Yeah, the later games really have no idea what the fuck was going on in Daggerfall. There we go. There you go. The Night Mother. So the Night Mother is the leader of the Dark Brotherhood, and she's tagged as a Khajiit in the game's data files. However, keep in mind that she is a Mafala worshipper. Yeah, she also looks like Gaia from Captain Planet for some reason. Yeah. Alright. Strange presence overwhelms you. Proceed with caution. Hello, traveler. Just making a pilgrimage to ask RK for its protection. Oh, okay. Hello there. Well, sir, I hope you don't mind. Well, we're going to rescue your, you're going to go rescue your, companion after I steal from this person. Oh, no, I wasn't successful. Run! I pissed off a priest of RK. Aren't I supposed to follow RK? No. Well, yes, but I still wanted to steal from the priest, because, let's be honest, what have the priests ever done for me? Unfortunately, I failed the pickpocket, so I had to run. Of course, they don't know who I am. Let's see here, though. Gaia gotta go kill someone to save the planet. Oh, hold on a second. Okay. Here we go. Yes, this is it. Okay, so all you need to know about Captain Planet is contained in this incredibly amazing video here. There you go. That's Captain Planet, okay? Alright. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty amazing. Let's see here. Yep. Anyway. Shame she never properly appears in the game. Yeah, well, the dragon doesn't exist. There's a lot of NPCs that don't exist in the game. Hell, remember yesterday we came upon the Crow? And it's like, who is the Crow? It's just this guy. He's part of the Thieves Guild. Well, what does the Crow do? We don't know. He has his own reputation, though. You can do quests for him, and it raises your Thieves Guild and the Crow reputation. Well, what does the Crow reputation do? Nothing. It just makes him like you more. And turns out the crow is in every town with a carpentry shop. Of course, there are very few carpenter shops. Oh, God. And we're not fighting harpies. Not when we're going to rescue this man's betrothed. Yes. Have to rescue... Oh, damn it. Those harpies are following me pretty closely. I thought I was going to be able to sprint away pretty quick, but, you know. That should do it. Good. Resume travel to Chestermore. This'll work. So yes, it's a 12-hour journey, so it's basically going to take the whole day to get there. It'll be nightfall by the time we get there, most likely. Or at least 5 p.m. roughly. I don't know. We'll get there. Let's see here. Checking a couple more things. Okay. Is that a farm? That is a farm. Goodbye. What happens to the people you escort when time runs out? Their face will disappear from the side bar, and they'll just be gone. Yeah, if time runs out, then they're just gone. Wait, what? Hold on a second. I thought I saw something over this hill. Gonna look over here. Time to regret. Oh, whoa, whoa, what's that? Is that a castle? Do I have never seen this castle before. Yeah, it's not marked on my map. So let's go check out that castle. Yep. Denying quests does not hurt your reputation, but letting them time out does. If the quest times out, your reputation will be damaged. So, but denying the quest, just saying no, is absolutely expected in this game. You should absolutely say no to quests. So, it's a fort. I'm attacking the fort now. Who is it? Huh. What is it? Hold on. I assume the quest is gonna run? Hail, friend! Welcome to the Fortress Hawksmith. This keep is currently under the control of Dwenin. You are welcome to pass through. Okay, so there's a little platoon of soldiers here. That's cool. Yeah, these guys are protecting this this fort. Oh, you came out of there, didn't you? All right. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, no problem. So we've discovered this fort for later. We won't check it out right now because we're trying to save this guy's betrothed. However, when we have some time, we'll come back here. It's not like the pit we found earlier with the Daedra Lord. Hostile encounter, please avoid. Failed to avoid. It's an orc. Probably an orc sergeant based on his appearance. Yep, arc sergeant? Orc sergeant. Oh, round shield. Let's see what this thing does. I'm curious now. We're gonna first put away this junk. And, oof. Yeah, this thing is heavy. I can't actually use shield, so I'm curious if I can invoke its power despite being unable to use it. We're gonna find out in a minute. If I can actually invoke its power despite not being able to use the item. Grabbing the steel helm. Speaking of which, this is a steel helm, right? Let's try equipping this. Yes! Now we're getting the color on. Okay. This is looking more and more ridiculous by the moment. Alright, let's activate. Wait. Oh no, I really can't use it. Yeah, it's a use on equip. Or magic activate on equip, meaning... Well, there's no way I can use that, so I'll stuff it in the wagon and sell it after I get it identified. Okay. Let's get out of here. It's worth something, at the very least. Yes. You ever get those peasants who say, freaking Argonian, what you ever done for me lately? Moving on. Very good. Someone actually asked on a DOSBox video, where is the start menu or start screen on my DOSBox? Daggerfall frequently encourages you to turn down quests. Yes. You said that would annoy most GMs? Well, yeah, I mean, the idea behind it is the game is generating quests for you on the fly using your local location and your reputation and other factors to generate the quest for you. And if you don't like that quest, then the system doesn't get annoyed. The system just goes, fair enough. We'll try to get something, or generate something else next time. Sometimes it's the exact same thing because you meet all the parameters for it, but hey, remember that this is kind of a virtualized GM in the sense that, you know, it's generating quests on the fly for you. There's only a handful of them that you really need to do, and those are the main quest. And you'll really understand they're the main quest because they'll be in your journal as a part of this whole thing. I'm on a mission from the Emperor. You know, that whole deal. We're just stopping in this town really quick. Ah, yes. Bandage first. Buy that. Again, we're raising our mercantile skill by buying things. Is that the person? Yeah, we're in Chestermore, so he needed us to talk to Belladiccia? You are not Belladiccia, okay. Nor would I expect his betrothed to be, you know, naked in a general store. But there is a pirate. Yep. Exactly. Oh yeah, I mean, when your reputation is lower and you're at a lower rank in a faction, it will actually give you the same quest multiple times. And that's just because it doesn't have a big pool to work with. However, very often it'll give you variations on that same quest. So, you know, you might be sent to kill rats 5 times, but they may be in different locations. This is the Kingford residence. Yes! This is the place where the thugs are holding my beloved. We must hurry. Oh, really? Thugs are holding her. Oh, crap. No, thank you. Good day. Come on, let's go. Ah, my beloved. Let's see. Yes, Whispers and Shadows agreed to protect us from, it's Elyson. Elyson Yomesmith. I don't know, it's just that Elyson. I don't know. Some of these names really throw me for a loop. It should be easy, you know. But, Elyson. There we go. We need to get to the Temple of Stendar in Upham. So you want to be married? Oh God! look at his betrothed. Oh God! Look at the face. Run. Okay, we got it. We got it. Am I poisoned? No, I'm healthy. Good. Let's get out of there. Okay, we need to find Uphouse. Uphouse. Was it Uphouse? No, it wasn't. I just thought it was. So Upham. Yeah, we need to go to Upham. What the hell's an Uphouse? Is that the place where you get, is that the place you get a Shadowrunner? You meet a quote-unquote Mr. Johnson. So, you're hopeful that the virtual GM of Wayward Realms will be great? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will be, considering it's going to just be probably an evolution of Daggerfall, or Daggerfall's virtual GM. However, again, I would, caution that people don't set their expectations to Skyrim. They set it to Daggerfall. Let's see. Pile of tents here. Okay, this is good. This is good. Let's see here. Alright. Moving onward. Everything is as it should be. Oh boy, up and over. Okay, let's take a moment and determine where we are in relation. Okay. This is not going to happen today. I think, how long do we have? Huh. I wasn't given a time. Yeah, I wasn't given a time. Apparently... Okay, they wanted to kill him. That makes sense. Carry so many companions? We have no idea. We have no idea. However, I am going to have to rest. So the question is there a town nearby? People like, you used yes twice. How dare you do that? There's a farmhouse here and a hostel here. The hostel 1 hour away. Yeah. Right. Animal carcass, avoid, please. Uh-huh. Centaurs, goodbye. Wait, I think I can take them. I'm like... send the girl out to distract them. That would be a terrible idea. She dies, quest fail. Somehow that just comes to mind, though. And that's how you get a human kebab. Alright, let's slash this. Good. We got him. And their loot is mine. Perhaps the only good pay I'll get from this mission is the corpses of my enemies. Elven. Steel. Ooh. Gotta shove stuff back in the wagon again. Same deal. Grab all the steel. Now, that's good. That's good. And that's good. Hold on a second. What kind of helmet is this? It's leather. Goodbye. Do not care for leather. We're going to the White Goat Hostel, where we're going to sleep for the night. What's the worst that could happen? We've arrived at our destination. It's the White Goat. That we can sleep in the Silver Gnome, the Mouse and Dog, or the Beaver and Jug. Well, it sounds like the Silver Gnome is the best place. The Shrine of the Silver Monkey? No, not the Shrine of the Silver Monkey. There are no taverns here. That makes me sad. Alright, let's move on then. Yes. Talk to this guy over here. Hello, sir. Room for the night? Yes. 4 gold pieces? Sure. We will eat when we wake up in the morning. But for now, we're about to pass out, so... Let's... when I say in the morning, I just mean in a couple hours when we're rested. There we go. That'll do it. So, what time is it? 3 a.m. It's... might as well be morning. Now we get something to eat. And when we do, it gives us a few hours extra stamina. Which is good. We'll have a fowl. It's a bird. Delicious. Okay. Gonna be close quarters in a twin bed. Well, we rented a room, so I imagine it would be 3 of us there. But who knows? Right. We gotta move on to Upham. Upham? Yes, Upham. 19 hours away. Yeah, every time we're tired. So, that's how that's gonna work. Yeah, we didn't rent a bed, we rented a room. And that room has 4 beds in it, so I'm assuming that it would work. Not fighting 3 tigers right now. First of all, they don't drop loot. So, there's no incentivized... there's no reason for me to want to do it. Secondly... time's burning with this couple who need to get married. So we need to make sure that happens. With Stendar's blessing, these 2 will be married. They obviously worship Stendar, or one of them does, and that one's roped them into getting married at the Stendarian temple. Now what about the Mara temple? They decided not to. It's up to them. So... I mean, these are separate religions. They aren't, you know, it isn't the Temple of the 9 Divines. This is a, like, yes, we believe all the gods are real. However, at the same time, the Like, all the gods are real, so we believe they exist. However, we follow the tenets of a very specific god. And that's how worship works in Daggerfall. So you'd be a priest of Akatosh, or, you know, a follower of Julianus. Do they manifest themselves in the game? No, the divines don't. Neither does Ebenarm. Only the Daedra do. Yeah. There aren't even 9 of them yet. Well, I mean, there's Ebenarm. And, but yeah, as far as temples that you worship, no. Alright. You say basically the D&D approach. Try the, try the Greek approach. The Roman approach? Nah, the Romans started to kind of distance themselves from actual worship of the gods, and it became more of a, more symbolic with the Romans over time. Ah, that's close enough. We got bandits. Well, luckily we profit from the killing of bandits. Whoa, arrows. So we gotta hunt these bandits down. They're in my way. So. Bit painful. But we're doing it. Okay, let's go in for the kill with the dagger. Ah! A piece of cloth speckled with blood. That's lovely. And 6 gold pieces. So I got 2 successful skill checks on that. Very good. Acrobat's dead. I like how I was rappelling off her head. That is amusing. Yes. Like that. Oh, that's delicious. Good. That's how it works. Alright, short sword, good. Next, fancy armbands. We don't need to grab that steel mace and those arrows. Last one. Elven dagger. Well, that's going to sell well. Very good. You aren't incentivized to jump at all. It profits you none. Seriously. It really doesn't benefit you at all. You won't dodge things. Oof. Charnbeth. Really? Let's go buy the essential sundries on our way out of town. The Hop Toad spell? How'd you know? Can jump over spiders? Oh boy. Yeah, spiders were a bit tall, weren't they? Okay. Buy a bandage. And that's all we were able to get from this place. Most unfortunate. But we're also hungry because we've been journeying for a while. So let's head over to the Screaming Barbarian for a screaming stew. And that'll get us nice and restored. It won't get us restored. What it'll actually do is it will lessen the stamina drain as we travel. Which is a good thing. Alright, there's the Screaming Barbarian. Hello, sir. Need some stew. There we go. We got stew from the Screaming Barbarian. That will reduce the stamina drain while we travel. What's the best way to steal things? You fail every time you steal from shops? Yeah, you need to get your steal skill up to about 50% if you're going to want to steal from shops effectively. In the beginning, you kind of need to do the brute force method, where you break down the door of a shop at night and steal all the things inside, just by taking them. When the shop is closed, you can just physically take the inventory. And it's something I've chosen not to do on this playthrough, but it's completely possible. Alright. There's no subtlety involved, and you'll probably get... Oh, really? That harpy made a... Ah! noise when I ran him over with the horse. I don't get it. Did I trample the wing or something? Like, the harpy was in flight. So I'm curious how I managed that. Using the trample, I mean. Whatever. Trampoline. The horse headbutted her? Probably. Hostile encounter. Avoid, please. Failed to avoid. Always. That's a Spriggan. 2 hits. That's 2 misses. 3 misses. 4 misses. 5 misses. 6 misses. 7... so, 6 misses and 1 hit, everybody.
Only Imperial stormtroopers are so precise.
There we go. Let's go this way. You see, I knew it would just take 2 hits to kill the Spriggan. Pluck my arrows out of the corpse. Let's go. Yeah, you would get guards after you if you bash down the door. It's true. And you'd have to run, because that's breaking and entering, and they heard you breaking down the door. So you just have to run after you loot the shelves of the store. I mean, it's a snatch and grab. Bash and grab? What? Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Is this real? Is this real? Video game retailer GameStop sent a memo to all its staff telling them to keep their stores open even during state lockdowns. And to tell the law enforcers it's okay because they're essential retail. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay. Looks like that, yeah, there's a group of soldiers traveling through the wilderness. That's okay. Continue the journey to Upham. Actually, Upham might be too far away. Hold on. Yeah, Upham is 10 hours away. We're like halfway through the day right now. I'm thinking we'll drop off in Longbrone, 5 hours away, and rest for a bit. Let's go do that. Yes. Oh boy. Okay, we're in Penwick. Let's. Ooh, there's 2 shops in Penwick. Let's go check that out. Netflix was asked to stream in standard definition, not HD in Europe. Oh, what? Because it was pushing a strain on the networks? Interesting. I mean, I understand that. I completely understand that. If anything, you know, my streaming might get impeded eventually. Now, that said, we're paying for fiber to the home, business class shenanigans. So we have 1 gigabyte internet here. You know, it should be... Ooh, Mithril Katana. Too bad I don't use katanas. I only use short blades. Oh well. But yeah, we have fiber here, so I'm just curious if they're going to during this thing later. How much does it run? Oh, dirt cheap. It's like about 60 bucks. I mean, when I say dirt cheap, I mean for what's available around Like, I paid as much for 10 megabytes down. 10 megabytes down, 100 up. Wait. Sorry. 10 up, 100 down. I paid as much for that in a different place. So it really comes down to what's available. Like, the cable companies try to rip you off. Good enough. But yeah, I was paying the same price for 10 megabytes up and 100 down at a different location, so it's really kind of insane. Closed door. But yeah, I'm serious. Apparently GameStop sent a memo telling them to keep their stores open during the essential government lockdown. Like, when the state flat out tells everyone they need to lock down, to tell law enforcers it's okay because they're essential retail. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're running away from those bears. Yep. Okay. Yeah, the current problem with satellite internet is that it doesn't, it has very limited processing power on the actual satellite itself. So that's why when you get satellite internet, there'll be data caps on it. Because they want to make sure everyone has time to use the satellite. It's, you pay a significant amount of money to get your own unrestricted channel on it. Let's put it like that. Some people are like, well, why doesn't satellite TV have that problem? Because satellite TV just broadcasts a wide range. That's the problem. Is, like, satellite TV is technically accessible to everybody. We're all getting the satellite TV signal everywhere. It's just that, sorry. They don't want people to know that you just need the special decoder box and a dish, and that's it. And they sell black boxes for like Dish Network and DirecTV and stuff that just decode it. And, oh boy, does that piss some people off. Yep. It's better than unlocked boxes, though. They're literal boxes that just take all the satellite signals that the dish receives and says, you can watch anything. Alright. Going this way. But yeah, I mean, everyone's getting the satellite signal for satellite TV. It's the... So it's not like if 10,000 people are watching versus one person is watching. It's not altering the amount of data the satellite has to process. It doesn't alter it one bit. The same data is coming down for everybody. But with... Anyway. Let's go ahead and move on here. Ah, yes, arrows. Very good. Bandage. Very good. Wait. You have enough money left over to get food after you buy your essential copy of Animal Crossing? I won't be doing Animal Crossing. However, it looks like Doom Eternal will be on the menu, apparently. If I get the feeling that I'm missing out on Animal Crossing, I'll just go play Stardew Valley instead. Bargain sundries. Here we go, another store. God, we're just building up arrows and bandages. How many bandages do I actually have in my wagon, I wonder? Now I'm curious about this. Is Doom Eternal going to be running on Vulkan? That's a very good question. No, I'm curious now. Because I don't know. I really don't know. Is this like the 5th upstairs room with the cheesecake? Seriously. Okay. Yes, I know Doom 2016 ran on Vulkan. We know about that. It didn't run on Vulkan from the beginning. They switched over to it. About the same time they ripped, whatchamacallit out, De Novo, out of the program. Okay, we got a little more stamina now. Thinking about this, because it's, how far is Upham now? It's 6 hours away. Let's go to Berghead first. It's 3 hours away. We'll sleep there and get every... Whoop, God damn, I keep hitting this. I'm trying to figure out how to position the microphone where I don't hit it. And I'm making gestures like this to nobody. Alright. What have we got here? Bears and Spriggans. Go, 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 go. Oh, yes, they ripped De Novo out of the... out of it. You said, according to Kit Guru, Eternal will be running Vulkan. Excellent. Considering Vulkan has run better for me, and also, on top of it running better, now OBS can capture Vulkan, thanks to Ubisoft Montreal, oddly enough. Can you believe that? Ubisoft Montreal gave OBS the code they needed to capture Vulkan on their game capture? I mean, that's crazy. Crazy. Right. I was looking at a bunch of random posts relating to the game industry and Jason Schreier's reporting on GameStop. In a memo to the staff obtained by Kotaku, due to the products we carry that enable and enhance our customers' experience working from home, we believe GameStop is classified as essential retail and therefore is able to remain open during this time. Okay. Yeah, well, Vulkan just plain runs better than DirectX at the moment, at least most of the time. Unless DirectX gets some kind of major overhaul soon. Yeah, they should really just switch everything that they can over when possible. Alright. Ah, there's a shop open here. Very good. Let's see what we get. Nothing here. Ooh, Mithril Claymore I can't use. I'm not buying it. I'll buy the arrows, though, and the bandage. I'm just looking at the insanity. Okay. Good, good. I mean, to be fair, GameStop does facilitate people in their social distancing and their isolation. It really does. When you spend 2 weeks playing a JRPG instead of seeing your friends. Trollolololol. Alright, let's see here. I got a 100% all the blades in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. This is very important. Alright. And to that I say... Go wash your hands right now. Yeah. We still have 24 hours in this room. That's good. Yep. Exactly. Crowdsourced for optimization, because DirectX... Yeah, it's true. DirectX it has a lot of disadvantages to it. The only real advantage is that it was widely adopted and it was uniform. Why are the women sexy in this game? I don't know. Why indeed? Why indeed? Well, we got to get out of here now. We've rested. We should have probably ordered a meal on our way out. Damn shame. God, there. We'll not be using any kind of post-processing or lighting changes. No. I have purposefully decided not to do that. Let's go this way. Why are the women sexy in real life? Oh boy. Yeah. I was gonna say that good old 90s RPG source books, their pictures were basically softcore porn. They're like pinup models posing as adventurers. Don't get me wrong, some ladies find dressing up like that very empowering. However, a quick arrow to any exposed parts of the body would quickly make you think otherwise. Now that said, I imagine that like a bandit queen, for example, she might dress up like that. The reason is because she has, 500 men willing to die for her. So she doesn't actually need to fight. And when she's put into a bad position, she's actually able to fight. But it surprises you because she kind of looks like she is not fit for battle. And, that's surprising. However... on a long-form campaign, if someone has a reputation for looking that way, we're just going to shoot them with an arrow, and that's that. I mean, like, they have unarmored parts of their body that are very clearly shootable or stabbable. It's, they would have to have exceptional reflexes and be like a cut above normal people in order to do what normally armored people do without being armored. It's dumb. That's what it is. It's very, very dumb to have protagonists who wear that stuff. That's all. Now, pool of blood, try to avoid. Successfully avoided. Good. Said, a lot of art in RPG has a problem, unrealistic armor overall. Large pauldron spikes. Oh, geez. You're talking about large pauldrons and spikes. Hold on a second. I'm reminded of something. It was, hold on. I think it was... hold on. I think this is it. Yeah, I think this is... Okay. Here we go. So, a lady got burned in a fire, and she normally wears sexy armor with big spike pauldrons, okay? This is Naga the Serpent, alright? So, here we go.
Pretending you are such a silly little girl. I am your greatest, most peerless rival.
Yeah, she's obviously, like, completely wrapped from head to toe in bandages because she got burned in a fire. But, there you go. All right. Yep. She stabbed herself in the cheek with the spikes on her own shoulder pad. All right. So, we have arrived in Upham. And this... well, I guess this is a place to get married. Let's go this way. That's a graveyard. So. Sundries? Okay. It looks like there's 2 religious orders here. Interesting. I'll go check out this one first. We must deliver these people to get married. The pseudo Space Marines and Age of Sigmar. Oh, God. Temple of Stendarr, here we are. By the Whorefather, cries Rodastir Ashton. It's the Temple of Stendarr. We just need to get Morgana to marry out. Oh, okay. God, this is crazy. So, yeah, we just have to find the person. Where is it? Mordian Gearsley? Mordian Gearsley. No, it's not the person. God damn it. Who? Which one? No, it's it. I know who the person is. No. If you want the best world building advice, go check out a YouTube channel called Terrible Writing Advice, I believe. They're able to get you very good basics. Yes, very good basics. Terrible Writing Advice, the channel. Pretty sure it was Kingham who had, yeah. Miss King, no, it's not Kingham. Yeoming, Mr. Wickford. No, you make potions, okay. You do training. Whispers in Shadow, we are indebted to you. Now the ceremony is underway. Elizan Yomsmith cannot prevent it. Here's the money promised to you. Very good. I got paid as, yeah, that Clippy, though. That Clippy. Yeah, Terrible Writing Advice is a good channel. The thing is, the guy frequently breaks character. And, it constantly breaks character and says, I could do this, but let's not, you know. Those particular parts are hilarious. I mean, it's all stuff that I've noticed myself, but yeah. Hello, future me. Yeah. Oh, boy. I don't really watch any of these YouTube channels too much, however, because for the most part I tend to be busy doing other stuff. And so if something is playing, it's usually playing in the background where I'm not actually watching it, thus defeating the whole purpose of it being video. Thus I tend to stick to audiobooks and things of that nature. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, I mean, this GameStop thing is insane. Right. Oh. Let's see. What the hell is an Argonian doing here? I hope your armor has good resale value. Hate to kill you for another pile of coins. Only a small pile of coins. Oh, goodness. Well, we got bandits. Gotta kill the bandits. We're doing pretty good at killing bandits. That guy is trying to flank me. See the way he was running down that way? Don't trust that bastard. Okay. Let's get some pickpocketing in then. Do it. Pinched 1 gold piece. Well, we managed that. Let's kill this guy. You, sir, must die. See, if I stand between him and his friends, they can't shoot me. They can only shoot him. Which is hilarious, because things can die to friendly fire in this. Alright, back up here. Well, what's going to happen, because they underpay most of the managers for GameStop, they're going to realize pretty quickly that if they stop working, during this period, they won't be able to dig themselves out of whatever financial hole they dig during the during this whole crisis. That's the main problem. Like, when GameStop managers realize that they're getting paid so little that they won't be able to pay back rent and things like that, it's kind of a big deal. Like, we all need to pay for food and basic services like that, so our current, well of money is going... Well, some of us can't work. Those of us who can't work, that's where our money's going to go, is to that. And so if GameStop shuts down during this period, these people are going to use up whatever little reserves they have, and they won't be able to dig themselves out of that financial hole on, what do you call it? You won't be able... Yeah, they won't be able to get out of that hole in particular, unfortunately. So, said 2 channels sometimes help with world building. Ah, okay. Yeah. Anyway, someone calls out to you. I've been on the watch for bear... Oh, okay. So they're basically just telling me, pay attention, there are bears killing livestock. Yeah. If we wait around, there might be a bear. I'm actually going to heal myself and then cast stamina. And now I'm going to rest with them for an hour. And a bear didn't attack me, so they're still looking for bears, but they didn't find one. If a bear attacks me while they're around, I can get the bounty for it, which is nice. We just passed a town here. Is there a Thieves Guild here? Yes, there is. Okay, we're going into that town for the Thieves Guild and for a meal. The Thieves Guild is going to let us train pickpocketing, or we'll go with lockpicking. We'll train some lockpicking a bit. And then we'll probably... How late is it? Oh, it's only noon. Okay. Good, good, good. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Makes you glad you don't live in the U.S.? Yeah. I mean, everything I do has been moved online. And that includes the meetings that would have usually eaten up my travel time. So, everything has been moved online. So I'm able to devote stupidly huge amounts of time. Like, I woke up at 6 o'clock today. I did stuff until about noonish. And then I started on the stream. So I've only been streaming for, over an hour. But, most of today has been online work. And then, well, here I am doing a stream. So, anyway, let's see here. But there are several of my friends who, their places of work are gone now. Absolutely gone. One of them lost their job completely because the company folded. Let's go in here. This is a pawn shop, meaning you can sell anything, but at a discounted rate, a lower rate. So what you do is you sell things like religious icons, holy water, rare symbols, bells, holy candles, things that... I'm going to keep one holy candle, but point is, things that can only be sold at a pawn shop and nowhere else. And so that's how you handle that. And we're just going to go ahead and sell that. Yep. Good, good. Now, my wife is working from home as well now. They, had her bring home all of her... I mean, she already works from a computer. Technically, she can work from anywhere with the internet, but due to security reasons, because she works with bank stuff, they usually have her keep her tokens at work, and she checks the tokens in and out. Tokens are basically these little fobs where you press a button and a code comes up, and that's what you put into the computer. And so... It's like the Blizzard Authenticator. Yeah, pretty much. They actually had her take home all her tokens, and so she's literally doing all this stuff from home now. And she always had the ability to do it from home. It's just, you know, security concerns. We don't want to let you do that, and completely understand. But yeah. Security keys? Exactly. Well... it's exactly the way the Blizzard Authenticator worked, except it's more complicated and it's for banks, specifically. So. Alright, we're in a weapon shop now. We're going to sell any weapons we have. Yep. Not the mithril, but the other stuff, yeah. Okay, that Dwarven short sword, yeah, that's fine. We're keeping the Dwarven Tontos, not the Dwarven short swords. We'll sell everything else. Nah, keep an eye on what these things are. Elven, silver, yeah, it's all fine. We can get rid of that. Good. 1,000 gold. Perfect. Anything else? Not really. Alright. When you transition from a manufacturing economy to primarily a service economy, it, builds an economy on House of Cards? Well, yes. It's true. 1 second. That was a sneeze. It's good to know banks take their security... Well, she doesn't work for a bank. She works with banks. That's a bit of a difference. It's the... company that she works with works for that takes security very seriously. Just had a couple flickers here on the bulb. Wondering if the bulb is running out or getting a little bit of a power bounce. You said even the advertising business getting hit, which is weird because you'd think people would advertise more. No, that's not it. Remember, things need to sell in order for advertising to be effective. Think about it. If people aren't buying, then you don't put out advertisements. So the advertising agencies are suffering because the people with their products aren't coming to the agencies anymore. They're saying, look, our stuff isn't selling right now. We're going to hold back on our marketing budget. We're going to pull back, say, 70% on our marketing budget. And, yeah, you said they could always raise awareness. Yes, you think that. However, if people aren't buying at that exact time, advertising is less effective. Amazon is making a killing right now. Well, here's the thing. Amazon is actually at a point where they're going to stop offering Prime delivery to non-essential stuff because they really just can't keep it up. They're reaching a point where they're considering pulling back on their Prime perks. And if that means they have to refund some people, you know, who don't want Prime anymore because they can't get everything Prime shipped, then, yeah. It's it's something that they have to live with. Alright, Quality Book Center. Let's go up to that Thieves Guild now. Up in the corner. Yeah. Oh yeah, the bulb flickered again. Well, we'll see. Steam Bub, there's absolutely nothing. There's no pride in business like that. They will keep doing what they've been doing, whatever's most profitable. I'm sorry, Steam Bub, but you are in for a world of disappointment. Here, the Thieves Guild. Yes. Alright, we're in the Thieves Guild now. I'm gonna head upstairs, check what loot's available for us. Holy Tome, that's worth it. Icon, Holy Water, Rare Symbol. Yeah, we're making a killing here as well. Let's see, Poison Stinger and a Scarab. Nymph Hair and a Belt. Hello, sir. Train me in some lockpicking, please. Thank you. Very good. Alright. Now, we are going to head on over to this tavern. What is it called? The Pagan Scorpion. Ugh, that would be a not good combination. Right. Room for the night. And yeah, that's good. Whoops. There we go. Let's rest. What time is it now? It's getting late, so we should just hang around the inn for a while. Cast Buoyancy. Cast Light. Sleep. And that should get us to morning. Yeah, again, I'm wondering if and when my my internet service provider is like, hey, look, we get it. We gave, like, you're paying for gigabyte internet. However, here's the thing. You totally need to cut back on this, so we're capping you, or we're slowing you, or something like that. I'm just imagining. Like, that might be a possibility in the near future, considering the amount of bandwidth I use, which is not insignificant. Like, I had to use uncapped data back at my old... I mean, there's no cap for this, but... like, cable companies like to give you a data cap of, say, like a terabyte or whatever. And so you have to go and say, oh, well, looks like I'm reaching my data cap. I'm going to have to pay X amount of money for it. So, we're going to continue up to the fortress now. Yeah, I'm just curious about that. Well, everyone hates data caps. But depending on where you are, the like the bandwidth actually costs money and is limited, and so by overusing yours, especially with cable internet, you're basically slowing everyone else down by using a lot. You're it's bottlenecked based on your area. Most areas have a capacity that exceeds the population. However, some areas are a bit different, so unfortunately cable companies tend to act as if there's a bottleneck when there really isn't. And they just treat all areas the same, with the same business model. Say clearly satellite internet is the best. No, it's not, for reasons I explained earlier today. I spent like 20 minutes talking about satellite internet, so no, it's not. Anyway, let's see here. You expect Charter to screw you anyway? Well, yeah. Well, what I'm saying about Charter is that, like, Charter and Time Warner and Comcast, these companies are very clearly how do I put this? They treat their areas with the most capacity as if they were the areas with the least capacity as far as business goes. Like, you don't get a different deal in this one area versus a different area. They stick it to everybody and treat you like you're using too much internet all the time. So, how much is internet in the U.S.? Depends on what provider. I just named Comcast, Time Warner. It's called. Got Comcast, Time Warner. There's a few, and then there's of course phone companies like AT&T and things like that. You know, there are Verizon and AT&T don't own the same lines either. Yeah, Charter. Charter, Time Warner are now basically the same company. Okay. Yeah. Yes. An internet cap of 1 terabyte is typically per month on a landline. Yes. And it's not a hard cap. What they do is they go, "We're gonna charge you another $10." That's pretty much how they do it. So, that said, I have uncapped gigabit internet, and I pay as much as other people, like I used to pay at a different location, for 100 down, 10 up. So, and mine is uncapped now, which is, again, the same price as a different place's 100 down, 10 up with a gigabit. It all costs too much. It makes you happy that certain places have subsidized internet. There is no subsidy here. I'm afraid you pay all of it. The government does not help out. Although the government does offer them a mandatory monopoly, meaning that there's no competitors in the same area. Isn't that delicious? Yeah, 10 euros, that's cool. That's cool. Yes, mandatory monopoly. Granted by the city. Get excited for that. Okay, we're gonna stay here. Oh, I can tell you why, Wes. It's because they don't treat their animals well. Like, their animal handling is very poor, let's just say. And the result of that... I got stuck down here, Nick. Whoop. Nope, we're dead. Nope. We actually died. All the way back. We lost... Get this. We lost 20 minutes? Did we lose 20 minutes? I didn't think it was possible to fall through the world on Daggerfall Unity, but it's possible. So, there we go. He said Comcast and T-Mobile have announced suspensions of their data cap policies. Yeah. Comcast will no longer charge overage fees. Yeah, that's expected. Let's see. Help. The trans out. There we go. We did it. We did it. Trans out command. Done. Done. Everyone keeps talking about Starlink, but that's some time away. Yep. Yes. Okay. Yeah, when people ask, how much is it in the United States? What they don't understand is it varies radically depending on what company and what location. It's just the policies exist to screw everyone and are mostly agreed upon the different companies. So, like the company, all the companies pretty much decide, let's charge overages. Yeah, let's charge overages. Okay, we agree, mandatory monopoly in each of our areas, mandatory overages, right. But, I'm using business class gigabit internet that does not have a cap, so I don't have a problem. Well, ain't this a surprise, the bandits say. Oh, they're behind me. Damn. Yes, companies like monopolies unless they aren't part of them. Sounds illegal. The problem is that the government's granting them that monopoly. Ooh, elven chest piece. Too bad it's worse than my dwarven one. We'll take it anyway and sell it. Silver pauldron, same deal. That guy was rich. Okay. Yes, zoning, correct. Oddly enough, they don't have to have monopolies. It's just far more convenient for the city if they do. Yes. It's far more convenient for the city. And yes, hefty donations and things like that. Fiber optic broadband. Wes, I'm using gigabit internet. That's business class. Yes, they have fiber optic broadband. However, it's not in every location, nor when we ask about in the U.S., like what part of the U.S. are you talking about? Because they may have it in, say, this one city, right? But that city might only be, or might only be a part of that city. It might be like one side of the city, the downtown area, and then the rest of the city doesn't have it. Neither do the 7 cities to either side. And then there's tons of wilderness. And guess what? All of the people who own plots of land along that wilderness, they don't get any internet at all. They got to get satellite or things like that. So you look at then the next town over has a different internet company. You know, the next cluster of cities past the wilderness, they got their own internet companies that do their own things. And keep in mind, it's not regulated. So they can do whatever they want, as long as they stay within there's certain guidelines, but for the most part, they offer plans the way they want, with the prices they want, and for the most part, it's just their policies that are fucked, where they, but yeah, you said your broadband is 250 megabytes. Well, I mean, I had 100 down, 10 up, and that was costing me like $60. Now I have gigabit internet, which that's 1,000 up and 1,000 down concurrent, and no data cap, whereas the 100 down 10 up had a data cap, and they cost the same price, $60 a month. So yeah. But they're different locations, different companies. Okay, we got enemies nearby. Bears. I do not profit from killing bears. Run. Run. It's not worth my time. I can outrun them. I believe in my bear avoiding powers. Yes. Oh. Okay. Yeah, packs of bears. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Well, you're looking at tens of thousands of dollars, Momo, for putting up a line. They might ask, like, to run it, like, 30 feet from the nearest node. They might charge you, like, $10,000 to get that cable run. Now, if the infrastructure isn't already set up by the actual company, asking them to run it an extra 30 feet is going to cost you a lot of money. It's prohibitively expensive unless you're factoring it into the cost of buying a house. Like, if you take out a loan to buy a house and then you end up getting the house for under that amount and you have extra money, it depends. There's situations where it works. Usually only for companies, though. Keep that in mind. Companies, because banks are pretty tight on how they handle things when it comes to individual real estate. But as far as businesses go, I've seen, you know, that the business will be able to, out of their loan, pay for a cable being run. But for a, you said, come on, here we go. Are you gonna do that if they run fiber to the house? What do you mean, am I gonna do that? I have fiber. I have fiber here now. That's how I have gigabit internet. We've been talking about this the whole time. You mean paying, well, it depends. How much does that internet mean to you? Are you okay with having, you know, paying $60 a month for 100 down, 10 up? Or do you want to have 1,000 concurrent for the same price? And it depends on what that internet, like, what that difference in speed means to you. So what do you mean, are you throwing your money away? Number one, how long are you going to live there? Number two, do you need the extra speed? That's up to you. Those are personal questions that vary per situation. Yeah. Right. Okay, never should have come here, said the bandits. So many bandits. I think I'd run into other things, but the bandits are actually the most profitable things I can run into right now. Very killable. One more shot. Let's hit this. Run, run, run. Good. You mean when the service isn't available in your area and you're having the company run a line, doesn't exist due to nobody living in the area? Came to the conversation late. Yeah, exactly. Like, how does it? Is that worth enough to you? Yeah, damn right you came late. So don't even mention satellite internet because I already talked about that. All right, here we go. Nothing you said changed what I said. Period. No. No, Rinslayer. Okay. Let's continue here. Potion of free action. Excellent. We've got a second potion of free action. Good. What is this? Oh, good. Okay. We've got an Elven Battle Axe. And a red casual cloak I don't need. Take the steel. Everything else is chain and leather. Not worth stealing. Let's see, how far away... we're very close to the dungeon, the fortress we wanted to check out. But first, we're going to head over to the Masterheart place. Actually, that place doesn't have a tavern, does it? Let's go over to Aldwood. Aldwood should have a tavern. Slightly different direction, same distance. Good stuff, good stuff. Now then. Let's see here. That's the Archaeologist Guild. So there's actually an Archaeologist Guild here in Aldwood. Interesting. A European swallow. Nice. I assumed that the internet wouldn't be that fast then. And would be prone to weather disruptions. Kind of like satellite internet. Alright. Looks like there's really nothing here for us right now, since the shops are closed. It's 3 a.m. So what we need to do is use stamina. Get everything equalized. Then run into the Screaming Dungeon. That's the place to sleep. Yep. The Screaming Dungeon. Now, here's the thing. If your current company already offers 100 down, 10 up. Whoops. 100 down, 10 up for $60. What motivates them to offer gigabit for the same price? Nothing. They would try to offer you gigabit for much, much more. What really motivates these companies to lower their prices and give you better deals is competition. And unfortunately, only 2 companies are allowed to compete in any given area most of the time. It's a cable company and a phone company. Occasionally, a city will step in and say, no, we want a different kind of internet. And when they do that, they... they'll very often do it themselves, they'll contract with a third-party company, and you'll end up with a third company in the area, which is, again, not that common, but it does happen. And when that happens, that third provider that was subsidized, its installation was subsidized by the city, is usually far superior to the kind of internet you will get from the companies that made their own way into the area. And very often they'll say, well, that's unfair. We can't compete and all this stuff. But it's like, it's not that they can't compete. It's that they really don't want to compete. Because they had a good cushy deal before where they could overcharge you for too little. How does Google Fiber work then? Google Fiber has to get permission to go and work in each area that they want it to work in. Just like any other third-party company. Period. All right. Google Fight. Oh yeah, Stadia is absolutely dominating the market. You know, by this time next year, I'll definitely be using Stadia. Oh boy, will I be using Stadia. That's sarcasm because Stadia is garbage. But Google Fiber's pretty good because it's bog standard fiber. You really can't mess it up too much. All right. You can 25 down and 5 up. Yeah. Yeah. That was available. When I was looking at getting backup internet, that was available in my area. The 25 down, 5 up. I'm looking at this like... You're joking, right? I can't even run my stream on that. My stream is currently running at 6,300 kilobytes per second. That's over the limit. All right. Let's see. You hate Verizon, but you like Fios? Well, yeah, but Fios is a way to encourage people to get off of cable. That's the thing. It's a, when too many people are using their rival in an area, they run fiber in order to beat the cable company. And the cable companies go and say, look, we can't offer you the same service they are, but what we're going to do is we're going to bundle it in with your TV and make it cheaper. You don't like TV? Well, we'll bundle in with your phone. Oh, you don't want a landline phone? You just want your cell phone? And you don't want television? No, it's going to be fucking expensive. All right. Let's see. Yes. What you're talking about is crony capitalism. It's just what capitalism ultimately degrades into over time when the human element is in it. It's kind of like when people sing the praises of anarcho-capitalism, or they sing the praises of socialism or communism, in their pure forms. The problem is nothing stays in its pure form forever. It's corrupted by the presence of humans. And thus it becomes something that is to be, we look at and go, how did it turn into this? Anyway. We are going this way. The air is still and oppressive. We got enemies, I assume? The keep is not currently active. Really? So there's no bandits here. Lovely. Very good. Wait, it's locked. You kidding me? They locked the fort? Those bastards locked the fort! This house has nothing of value. Interesting. Really? Okay. Talking about politics at work is a bad idea. Yes. Talking about politics here is a bad idea, as in, stop it. But I do understand what you're getting at, and, there you go. So, good. Let's go ahead and wait here now. We are going to remove this stuff from the wagon. Remove this stuff from the wagon. Wait. Free action potions we need to hold on to. Cure poison potions we need to hold on to. What else? Wait, no, cure disease. We've got cure, resist poison. No, we can put resist poison away. We just got the cure poison potion. That's good. Is that good? Orc strength, yes. And I think that's everything we need to know. Let's do it. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and hit recall, set anchor. It's a zombie! That was a jump scare, actually. I was legitimately startled by that. And there's another zombie. That one did not surprise me because I already had the adrenaline going from the first one. But, yeah. We got this. Pretty sure I can kill them. This keep seems to be filled with the undead. Yeah. System Shock demo? Did they make a new demo, or is that the old demo? Because I kickstarted it based on the old demo. But the old demo uses a different engine. So it's going to be fundamentally different. Happened to the Mithril Dagger? What are you talking about? Got a mithril dagger here. It's just battered. We got a battered mithril dagger and a battered mithril tonto. And we got a new condition mithril wakizashi. And we switch between them as their condition breaks down. That's why we hold on to stuff. We wouldn't want to meet an unfortunate fate. Okay, we're nice and set for adventure. Yes. That's a vampire. That is definitely a vampire and a mummy. Oh god, I actually hit the mummy. Wow. I've just been silenced. I can't cast magic. Well, I managed to hit the vampire at least. Damn, though. The locator device is part of the Archaeologist Guild, and it's designed to locate an archaeological relic. Noting that you have to map out 50% of the dungeon before you can get, or before the locator device can be used. I managed to find my quest target without that, so the locator device wasn't necessary. As a result, I've got a locator device on me that doesn't really have a purpose. I actually killed this mummy. Remember when that mummy kicked my ass last time? Looks like I leveled up, got some skill and stats high enough to actually kill mummies now. So I'm doing very well for myself at level 7 now. Very happy about this. Yeah, again, here you go. What you're asking is mod list. There you go. That's for you. All right, very good. Save the game. I'm gonna look at one more thing before we get going. So, right. Right. We're not on a quest in this particular area. We're just checking out this fort since we came upon it. The last time I was at this fort, it was filled, and I mean filled with bandits who murdered me pretty quick. Oh, that's an ancient vampire. Oh, God. That is one of the most powerful enemies in the game. Great. Let's heal up and welcome to die. No, I'm paralyzed. I'm paralyzed, I'm silenced, and... I could use the free action potion right now, but I'm not in a good situation, so I would have died anyway. Yes. Welcome to die. Very good. Okie dokie. Reload. So, this area, not so great. Hold on. Holy Dagger Fireball. I could probably do that. Let's see here. Every time I see Outward, I always confuse it with the Outer Wilds. But no, I was not really inspired by any particular reason to play it. And I've got Doom Eternal this week to play, so I won't be picking it up this month, most likely. Okay, there's probably going to be a vampire in here. Nope. I hear the vampire probably through somewhere else in the dungeon. You said it was fun for a while. That's not a good sign. Games should be fun most of the way through. Sometimes not at the beginning, but always, you know, at the very least, you should have a point where an end point where you expect it to, okay, well, I'm basically done with this. If I keep playing, it's not going to be fun anymore. So there we go. Would you kickstart a new Morrowind if it were being developed by CD Projekt Red? No. CD Projekt Red doesn't make those kind of games. Besides, that would be stupid. Now, here's the thing. I'd be interested to see what the Divinity Original Sin people could do with the Elder Scrolls license instead of Baldur's Gate. I'd be interested in that. And yeah, CD Projekt Red wouldn't need crowdfunding. Now that said, if Michael Kirkbride, the guy who wrote a good chunk of Morrowind, wanted to get with a team and make some crazy metaphysical space adventure, while he takes massive amounts of drugs, and there's someone there to make sure he doesn't overdose, then sure. I'm going to Chesterlich, by the way. Sure, I'll kickstart the next Michael Kirkbride space adventure game. Like, he wrote a good deal of Morrowind's metaphysical lore, and it'd be interesting to see what he could do with his own franchise, right? I absolutely do not want to see him come back to the Elder Scrolls, though. I think that his unfiltered ideas are, how shall we say, unsuitable for the Elder Scrolls. When he did his good work on Morrowind and Oblivion, and I say Oblivion because he was contracted to write a few things for it, he actually had a creative, a creative lead filtering his ideas. So, yeah, it's just, without a filter, he's not great and not suitable for the Elder Scrolls. That's what I'm saying. So, that said, give him his own universe, where he doesn't have to ruin the Elder Scrolls. Give him his own universe, and let him loose, and see what he makes. And that, I'll be the first person to pay into that Kickstarter, okay? Deserted campsite? Sure. Avoid it. Someone's here, take him out. Got a bandit. Would you rather have him or a meal? That's a very good question. Gameplay-wise, I'd want a meal. Story-wise, I'd want Michael Kirkbride, unfortunately. Keeping it simple, stupid, means that the game doesn't get horrible. It just stays mediocre. That's the unfortunate reality. Do you want mediocrity or a case for the game being just awful? And so, unfortunately, despite being quote-unquote lead writer, Emil is actually also an area quest designer, kind of all-round guy. And so it's a bit awkward, even though he has the label of quest designer. Ooh, a Dwarven helm. Hell yeah, we just upgraded from a steel helm to a Dwarven helm. Excellent. That's great. Good. Arrow. Ooh. Yeah, well, he didn't come up with the ancient Dwemer technology. Remember, there's a lot more people who worked on Morrowind than just Michael Kirkbride. Michael Kirkbride did the metaphysics and the Vivek sermons and stuff like that. So when you get the really crazy work, that was done by Michael Kirkbride. All right. Here we go. Room for the night. Let's rest. Yeah, this room will do. Big enough. Excellent. Fully healed, archery skill improved. Archery skill better be improved. I've been shooting a lot of people. Let's get a meal. Meal. Just give me wine. Wine on an empty stomach. Best thing ever. Don't do it. Don't chug the bottle of wine. Okay. we are now going to head, continuing to Chesterlich. And instead of Chesterwark, it's Chesterlich. Very good. Well, I mean... Wait, stealth is an important skill for us hunters. Okay, so we got a hunter here? Where are you? I don't see you. There you are. You were hiding well. I'm assuming there's an enemy nearby. No? No enemies? Okay, let's go. Right, let's see here. You said, you want New Vegas, the Outer Worlds. What about, was it the Weird West? I think it was, no, it wasn't the Weird West. It was something else. What was that tabletop series where the Native Americans, realizing that the white man was going to come wipe them out, opened up a portal to the spirit realm and let in all of the urban legends from that era. And so, like, Deadlands, you say? Okay. Yeah, I'd like a game in that place. Okay. I want a game in that. So it's middle of the night. It doesn't matter. We can continue to the city. We should get there in time. Run through the night. Run through the night. It's okay, though. Not as bad as it could be. Yes, people are going to buy things because they're Elder Scrolls. Exactly. Goodness knows, I wouldn't have played Elder Scrolls Blades had it not been an Elder Scrolls game. I critiqued it pretty hard, and then they fixed my critiques with it. Most of them, anyway. Which is kind of amazing. Yep. My issue with the Outer Worlds was all of the systems are horribly balanced. That is to say that the like the reputation system, for example, you get caught stealing something, your reputation dips barely. You know, you manage to not get arrested or anything. It's just if you were to kill people, it takes a while for it to completely murder your reputation. So I don't know. It's just I feel like the entire thing is completely broken in the sense where your actions don't feel like they have actual consequences, and the quote-unquote disguise system is just so mind-numbingly easy. I don't know why they even have those cards there in the first place where you pick up the disguise. It's just I know, it honestly, every bit of the Outer Worlds just says, this has been rushed. That's what it is. It's just, this game has been rushed and it's not well tuned. And the only way to get a semblance of it being better is to run it in supernova difficulty, and that only fixes a quarter of the issues. Alright, let's see here. Steel Warhammer, Battle Axe, good. Yep, just stuff to sell. That's great. Holy water. Whoops, can't carry any more stuff. Gotta shove it in your wagon. Can you imagine having to go outside to actually put that stuff in the wagon, then coming back here, repeating the process? Oh boy. You said the gameplay was a bit lackluster. Also, there's a bit of a problem where you can side with the corporations who are laughably evil, or you can, you know, help undermine them, which makes more sense, and it does, I don't know. I feel like that kind of decision-making wasn't necessary. Being able to side with the corporations, they don't feel morally gray at all. It's like, I'm just going to side with the people who are completely and utterly screwing over the system and failing, and going to get us all killed eventually because they really can't sustain this system. Like, what are we... why am I going to choose this horribly self-destructive, choice? Why are they giving it to me? Why are they giving me a horrible self-destructive choice? It's ridiculous. That's all. Exactly. It's very black and white. That's a good way to put it. They're evil and dumb. Yep. Yeah, I'm really glad that... one thing I liked about the Outer Worlds is that they did not make the companions romance fodder. I absolutely despise that about Fallout 4. I mean, I still want to get the bonus. I want to get the bonus by completing their quest. But seriously, the idea of we gotta collect all the followers and have sex with them all. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's exciting. I still remember that one clip someone mentioned, which was of Jim Sterling praising the game for having not polygamy, but what was it? God, I forgot the word for it already. Not pansexuality. No, it's where you have a big relationship, where like just a big open relationship with everybody. What's it called? God, I'm blanking on it already. And I knew this term for a while. Polyamorous relationship. Thank you. Yeah, they were talking about polyamory. And like it was Jim Sterling who was saying, isn't it great that Bethesda created a game where you can go through the wilderness, through the wasteland, and have polyamorous relationship? It's like, bitch, they didn't think that far. Those characters aren't nodes. Like they're not anything more than nodes. They aren't aware of each other's quest lines at all. They may comment on those quest lines while they're in action, but they will not notice that you are in a relationship with another person. It's not that they don't care because they are aware of it and they're that kind of open and progressive kind of people, No, that's not it. It's that they literally are unaware of it. Yes, exactly. They did it on accident. It's like, just hearing the praise steeped upon Fallout 4 for this decision to create polyamorous relationships, like, that wasn't a thing. They aren't aware of the relationship going on. Yes, they don't respond to the world in a big... Yep, exactly. Original sin, they barely do? Correct. Yeah, we were talking about Fallout 4 and Jim Sterling praising it for having polyamory. Yes. Is this game on offer? What are you talking about? There you go. Marvel. Oh, we're not talking about. We're not talking about Marvel's new shenanigans. We're not. Okay. It's not like Fable where your wife will divorce you. Well, actually, divorcing someone in Fable is considered more evil than killing them. Look at the stat. Look at the actual stat change. The alignment change. Divorce versus kill. I'm serious. If you want to see unbalanced and rushed, look at Fable. Look no further than Fable. Yeah. Now, that is an apt name for a game that tells you that killing your spouse is better than divorcing them. It's a Fable, obviously. Yeah, it's pretty awful. Alright, so we've been around this whole town, really haven't gotten anything for our time. We're kind of working our way over to Daggerfall, and we're hoping to get there pretty soon. We did one quest for a peasant, which I'm glad we did, mind you. Like, we got those people married, we got some money, and then Well, we found a keep full of vampires, which we definitely don't want to deal with. Yes. Mm-hmm. Good, good, good. So, we're going to cast the stamina. Then we're going to see where we are right now. All right. I'm looking at where... Yeah, we should probably dive into this upper region here. Lest the bandits who lived at this fort will, realize that we are still here in Dwenin. Want to move on to the next section. So we're going to zoom out like that. And we're going to actually click on... Let's go to New Wold. 2-hour journey across the border, assuming we don't smack into the city wall, which we do. Yes. Good, good. Let's see here. Alongside of pack mules? I was just thinking, well, look at Skyrim's followers. There's about 4 different mods that give you really fleshed out followers, and they put the normal followers to shame. And it's just when you see those fleshed out followers interacting with normal NPCs, those normal NPCs give their normal dialogue lines. Does anyone know of any open world RPG with good romance options where you can make your own character? How do I put this? Open world RPG and romance usually don't go well together because open world RPGs are generally pretty shallow to make up for how broad they are. Yeah, there would have to be only a handful of meaningful NPCs for them to be able to take the time to flesh out their characters. You say JRPGs can have a lot of romance. Yeah, a lot of awkward, like, immediate romance, which is, like, sometimes nonsensical. That said, I highly, highly recommend Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, I believe it is. Yeah, Trails in the Sky was the name of it. Its world building puts Skyrim and any other Bethesda game to shame. Unfortunately, it's also not an open world game. It's a tactical RPG, which is fun, mind you, and it's got a pretty nice story. But damn, let's see here. Let's see. You said Fable is the best open world RPG with romance? Yeah. Does Baldur's Gate count? Oh boy. There fixed Kingdom Come Deliverance. Kingdom Come Delivery is much better than it used to be. It had tons of bugs that were fixed. And in addition to getting its bugs fixed, Kingdom Come Delivery also had, what do you call it? Several DLCs, which also broke. Absolutely. So, let's see here. Yeah. There is a Trails in the Sky anime. I do not recommend it one bit. It starts late and ends early, as in... It's just like, why would you watch this? Like you can't really comprehend the series by watching the Japanese cartoon, basically. I had to look at something really quick. Okay, I'm back now. Ooh boy, oh boy. Hungry Henry stream? Probably not anytime soon. I really don't like how they gave you access to the tools to make Henry a crazy sociopath, but then didn't give you the dialogue and actual recognition from NPCs. I know, for example, like, quest NPCs had their own generated dialogue based on how you acted, but then they also had their quest dialogue. And so this one guy might hate me, just completely be disgusted with me, but for the sake of the quest, he's my best friend. And then he hates me again. That's, yeah, it's... Hungry Hungry Henry is very unfortunate with some of its design decisions, let's put it like that. Like, the character of Henry is well-defined, and you're supposed to step into his boots, and you're supposed to play the way they expect you to play him. And that complicates things quite a bit. Let's see what temples are in this region. Temple, 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 what is it? Kinnereth! A temple of Kinnereth, you say? Immediately I think of Athena, which takes the form of the owl that flies between Olympus and the underworld. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. We're gonna go this way. Master House Hall. Go, 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 go. Yes. I mean, they give you the option to do all kinds of good and terrible things, but they only like the game only treats you in the story as if you're that good person for the most part. And I just remember, I'm no thief, he says to the miller, immediately going, can you teach me how to pick people's pockets? After saying, I'm no thief. I know, just that kind of spastic dialogue bugs the crap out of me. Like, all they had to do is give you control. And you can say, like, say nothing, or say I'm no thief, or say, you know, can I pickpocket? Like, make it a choice, as opposed to have Henry suddenly cut in with his own character, you know, sidelining whatever you wanted to say. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't really respect Kingdom Come Deliverance, because Henry sidelines all the things I'd want to say. Now, that said, you know, I could say the same thing about The Witcher, but Geralt, as he's written in the Witcher games, is more of just a man doing his job, like whenever he's doing side quests. Meaning that he could let the guy live or let him die. It's just like, I didn't pay for any, you know, I didn't pay to protect you I wasn't paid to protect you, or, let him go, don't kill him, you know, it's like, and sometimes he may even, like, when he's doing a choice that's semi out of character, he might like roll his eyes and sigh, which is great. Like, they were really self-aware when they wrote some of Geralt's optional lines in the Witcher games. Because, like, if you'll end up defending someone who really deserved to die, Geralt might sigh, roll his eyes, and go, don't kill him. You know, point is, they really... Like, The Witcher is an example of it done well. Kingdom Come Deliverance is an example of it done poorly. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's a giant. 3 giants. I'm gonna fight them. I have a feeling I can overcome the giants now. By that I mean jump in this direction. Okay. Come on. No, I have to keep jumping this way. Oh, God, come on. That's the giant I want to kill. Got him. All right, we're down to 2 giants. Just need to keep going. Run, run, run. My stamina's depleting pretty quickly, though. I might actually not... what am I talking about? I got enough magic in order to cast... Yeah, I can cast stamina. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. We got this. As long as I just keep... Oh! There's an orc after me, too. I wonder if the orc hired the giants. Probably not. He's just a sergeant. Please don't swing your axe at me. It makes me feel, attacked, personally. Wait a second, am I using a candle? No, I'm not using a candle. What the hell? Okay. We got it. Oof. Right. You've seen Kill Everything Fallout playthroughs? That very idea. Ooh, Elven Helm? Dwarven Helm? No. We're still using the Dwarven Helm. I don't know why we'd downgrade to an Elven Helm other than it looks slightly better. Mithril Pauldron! And that Pauldron I was using was Elven. So we've just upgraded, we've just like skipped a level there. I'm so happy about that. Okay. Very good. Just the midday sun. Bleaching the models, yes. Or the sprites. Bleaching the sprites. Mm-hmm. Oh god! What the hell? Where'd this werewolf come out? It's broad daylight. What's happening here? Okay. I'll be taking the Claymore and the Wakizashi. Yeah. Alright. Let's get out of here before we get attacked by something else. How close to the next area? Master House Hall is only an hour away. Okay. Good. Good. I was afraid we were going to get attacked again. Oh boy. Oh boy. This'll do. The Laughing Woodchuck. Well, it's as good a place as any, I guess. Better than a horrible death. Room for the day. And yeah. Room for the day. Excellent. This is not the room for us, but we'll close the door. Close that door. Very good. We'll sleep here. Notice that she's sitting alone in a room with no furniture. I find that somewhat off-putting, considering we got furniture in all these other rooms. Alright. Looking at the time here. It's not even midnight yet, so we'll go ahead and cast Recall a couple times. And then finish off with Buoyancy. Very good. That should be 9 hours. Gets us to 6 a.m. Excellent. The cook should be in here. She's the cook. No need for pants. But you can tell it's a pantry because you got the cupboards there, stove there, counter there. Yep. It's the kitchen. Okay. Shoes are optional when you're indoors. Pants, on the other hand. What would they say? You don't need pants for the victory dance? Okay. Let's go over to Stenner Haven? Stenner Haven? What? There we go. We're being attacked by something? Harpies. No. No profit for me. No profit for me. We're continuing. Our ultimate goal is to get to the Daggerfall region, but we're doing it a kind of roundabout way as we visit each of these regions. For now, though, Haven! Let us travel. If you wanted to look at it, give me a second. Alright, so we're going to look at this article really quick. Can we stay open during lockdowns because we're essential retail? Yeah, we can. Oh, God. God, just, yeah. Struggling video game retail chain told all its stores to stay open even the event of city or state lockdowns. In other words, the city or the state says you are to go home and stay home. Or, even worse, when they give the order to shelter in place, aka you are not to move from your current location, stay at your place of work, whatever. Those are all orders that could happen, right? And in those events, like, they're told to stay open because they're essential retail. Here we go. So, due to products we carry that enable and enhance our customers' experience working from home, I mean that would be true for me, wouldn't it? I mean, you know, let's just say my Wiimote here breaks, okay? And I wanted to play Metroid Prime without the Prime hack. Well, I mean, I can't work from home doing the streams that make me the five pennies. So in order to be able to afford those streams that make me the 5 pennies, I need to go to GameStop and pick up another Wiimote. Do they still sell Wiimotes? I don't know. I'm just trying to rationalize their batshit crazy behavior, which is still batshit crazy, mind you. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. The moral of the story is...
we've got to have money.
Okay, so... we have received reports of local authorities visiting stores in an attempt to enforce closure despite our clarification. Store managers are approved to provide the document linked below to law enforcement if needed. The document encourages police officers to call GameStop's corporate headquarters if they have a problem with this policy. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. Specific actions we have taken include instituting multiple social distancing practices, only allowing 10 customers in our stores at a time. God damn, some of their stores are so small that they can only hold like 4 customers comfortably, assuming they were all keeping 6 feet distance. Remember, social distancing is like 6 feet. You want to stay 6 feet away from people, right? Like, if there were 10 customers in quite a few GameStops, they're really tiny. You can only have about 4 people in those stores at 6 feet apart. Oh, jeez. Yeah, exactly. Okay, adopt in-store policies, create 6-foot perimeter between customers and checkout lines. Right here, these two contradict each other. 10 customers at 6 feet. What? Okay. Reduce operations from 12 to 8. That's an 8-hour shift. That's a full 8-hour shift. Okay. Rolling out at-door service. Customers can pick up their purchases at the front door. Wait. At-door service. So, wait. Let me ask you a question. Are there 10 customers in the store? Or are they doing at-door service? Which one is it? No. Which one is it? Are they doing at-door service, or are they doing 10 customers in the store? Because it sounds like they're doing 10 customers in the store, and they're simply saying, oh, we're rolling out delivery at door. Basically, they're planning on doing this. They haven't done it yet. Yeah, they haven't done delivery at door yet. They're letting 10 customers in right now. Suspending our temporary video game and consumer trade-in practices. Well, yeah, because you hand them an infected cartridge. I'm just thinking... A cartridge. God, we don't do cartridge. Of course we do cartridges! This cartridge, by the way, is not for resale. Alright? Not for resale. Serious business. But you can totally... yeah. No. We do discs now. Doesn't matter. God damn it. I mean... Let's see here. Holy shit. Still, like, I just imagine handing them a disc that I've handled, and now you have to spray it with disinfectant. God, even if you spray it with disinfectant, it's not guaranteed to kill everything. You see, here's the thing. Here's the reason soap works, okay? Soap works because what happens is not only does it eat away at the virus's exterior, but then it washes away the virus. Like the virus will slip off your hands because of the soap's because the soap is slippery, and the soap allows for the virus to be washed away. And, like, actually spraying something with disinfectant doesn't guarantee you've killed all the virus. And it doesn't guarantee that the virus isn't still there on the object. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. So, yeah, I can see why they'd suspend trade-in practices, God's sake. Until the 29th, though. Until. So, oh, God. Let's see. Postponing all gaming events and midnight launch activities? Well, obviously. Doom Eternal. When you gonna get Doom Eternal? Let's see. Disabling temporary interactive gaming stations. Well, obviously. And encouraging customers to leverage online commerce capabilities. So, in other words, use our internet. You can buy it online. We won't get credit for it. In fact, they'll probably shut us down because we don't get any sales. But please leverage our online e-commerce capabilities. Please. Oh my. Okay, I'm just gonna put that in the politics chat here. Yeah, 1 and 2 points top left and the one below it contradict each other. Exciting time to be alive or dead. I don't know. Oh boy, hold on. So yeah, meanwhile, GameStop employees across the United States have feared for their safety. Let's see here. Misguided responses to it's been with the company almost a decade. This is indefensible. Oh boy. Yeah. This is lovely. Yeah, GameStop, we can stay open. We're essential retail. Don't worry about it. Oh boy. Spacer's choice, yeah. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Okay. Let's get going. Remember, it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. There we go. Onwards! Yes. He said, also that note includes a phone number that goes to the GameStop COVID-19 law enforcement and government support line, which goes directly to voicemail when dialed. Yeah. Yeah. GameStop has been on the ropes for a long time. But... oh, you're scaring away all the deer. Really, I am? Well, that's unfortunate. I guess I'll leave then. We're going to go to what I think is a Stendar temple. Either way, done talking about that. I'm just, I thought that was interesting as hell. Oh boy. Yes, Kaka Carrot Cake is real super sand, somebody said. Okay. Very good. We're going to stop for a second. And we're actually going to dive down to Newford really quick. It's closer, and I can get a meal really quick. Yep. All right. Oh, looks like the author of Climates and Cloaks and Climates recently posted on my whatchamacallit, on my YouTube channel. That's cool. He just explained his reasoning for making the mod the way he did, which I agree with it. You know, I won't use it ever, but that's because it makes the game a bit more tedious for me. I like the pacing mechanisms of the food mod. Speaking of which, let's go get food at the Lucky Giant. Very good. GameStop closed all their shops in Italy. They had to. Yes. Yes. Reggie joined the board. Correct. Sinner is. Thank you for subscribing once again. All right, we're going to go ahead and grab some stew. And now, let's see. Is there anything else we need to do? I don't think so. We just need to just cast stamina a couple times and we'll be good to go. Yep. You know how it works, everyone. Just when you think I need to sleep, turns out I can just cast a spell.
Feel the power of my magic!
Very good. And thus, we can continue our travel. But let's check out these local shops really quick. We're working on... how many bandages do we actually have? We have 112 bandages on us. We have 80 in our wagon. Let's drop... let's actually put 50 bandages in there and continue to get more. This is good. Yes. Well, I mean, they asked Reggie to be on the board because he was very successful as a PR mouthpiece for... Oh, a Dwarven Longbow. I've already got a Dwarven Longbow. Do not need. I was going to say, he was very successful as a mouthpiece for the Nintendo of America. And as a result, he could definitely give them advice. Now, if they'll take his advice, that's one way or another, right? But he's going to get paid as a member of the board no matter what. So he gets paid to give them the advice. They get to not listen to that advice, and then he gets his paycheck. That's how it works. Let's check this out. Ooh, bandages. Yes. We're getting a decent amount of bandages here. I'm glad we're accumulating a good amount of bandages in our cart as well. Hello, Mr. Pirate. Goodbye. Mid-tier managers from corporate. Yeah, I was gonna say that's many of them. Not all of them, but many of them the problems come from mid-tier managers from corporate. There's a bit more nuance than that. And, unfortunately, how do I put this? The company has designed several plans that have completely failed. And they were more or less sales-driven plans. I'm not really going to get into it. I've never worked for GameStop, and I'm glad. And, I don't want to get into it too much because I have a friend who kind of still works at one. They're nowhere in my local area, mind you, but still. I'm like, what can I say without... he said, do they still do retro games? No. No. I stuck around GameStop when they still sold PlayStation 2 games. But when they completely cut off their supply of PS2 games, I stopped caring. Because, well, let's put it like this. I was very happy to enjoy a bunch of their older games. But no, there's a ton of places you can still get retro games at. In major cities, or across the United States at least. Unfortunately, all of those are basic places. They're not chains, they're just individual places there. Yeah, local game shops, exactly. Oh boy. Honestly, local game shops make about as much profit as GameStop does. As in, the, what do you call it? The retailers rarely make a good profit on game sales, unfortunately. It's usually why GameStop so much encourages those trade-ins and like, buy used games, please do not buy a new game, buy the used ones. We have a quota to fill, and we need to sell this many used games. Okay, we're going now. You've come at the wrong time. Sadly, you'll be paying with your blood. So bandits. More banditry going on here. Yeah. That looks like either an acrobat or an archer. Doesn't look like a nightblade, but I don't know for sure. Let's go in for the kill and figure this out. Hello there. Not successful. I like how I managed. Oh, she was a thief. Well, and she didn't have much going for her. Okay, next we got this one. I'm becoming a fairly successful bandit killer as I'm getting ambushed frequently in the wilderness. Okay, killed a rogue. Ooh, that rogue had... I saw my wagon for a second, thought they had an axe. They didn't have an axe. Oh, one more guy. Hit him with 2 arrows, then I'm going to go in for the kill. And I'm going to try to pick his pocket. Why would you pick his pocket? Because it gives me skill training. There we go. You cannot carry any more stuff. Right. Well, let's go ahead and put that stuff away. Put the money away. Is there anything else that needs to be put away? No, we're good. Okay. Which means we can grab this. Keep the iron there. How much? 96,000 gold. 96,000 gold. Not 9,000. Onwards! Okay. Onwards to the next location. So we're currently up here. Are we going to Zhakaron? Yeah. We're going to Zhakaron. I think we might make a go of ourselves in Zhakaron for a while. That might be a good region. But for now, we're just heading over to the Stenner Haven. Stenner Haven, 2 hours away. Let's go. Stenner Haven, 2 hours away. Hold on a second. Did I see something in my side? Nah, it's just a dried up riverbed. There's nothing there. Remember that one time earlier I saw the castle? Wasn't marked on my map and I found it? That was cool. No such thing over here, just a dried up riverbed. Continuing to Stenner Haven. Let's go. Onwards! Now, let's see here. Wow. Oh, here it is. It looks like... Is this a shrine to Stendar? Let's find out. Stenrir Haven. Interesting. I think there's a sage here. Well met, stranger. Any news? Never understood why the crafters of Julianus and the Glenumbra Moors were feuding. At least that's over now. Interesting. So they've got basically a neutral reputation. They are no longer fighting, though. That's cool. So where am I exactly? Got it. And let's ask about regional shenanigans. Yes? The House of Dibella. Excuse me, the House of Dibella? No idea one way or the other. He doesn't know anything about Dibella. Certainly not. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely going to make a go in Zhakaron. So we're We just got to run across. Actually, there's a graveyard down here. Tombs of Woodfield. Is there anything else down here? No. No, just the Tombs of Woodfield. Okay, you know what? Let's find the nearest big town, which would be the capital. God, the capital's in that corner. I don't want to go to the corner. Let's go to Horpath then. Horpath is a 12-hour journey. Jeez. Like, we are in the middle of nowhere. Okay, fine. We'll head over to Merville. We can go to Merville. It's 5 hours away. We should be fine. Don't worry about that. All right. Yes. Hostile encounter. We avoided it successfully. Good. Good, good. I thought we were going to be in for a bad situation. This region looks like trash. We went from these big sprawling trees everywhere to like deforested and animal bones. What is with this place? If Yakalon looks like this, I'm gonna leave. Wait, did we just pass a farm? Yeah, we just passed a farm. All right, I'm going to do some unorthodox methods here. We're gonna hop in. Gonna check these rooms. Hello, miss. Indeed. Okay. Ah, yes. A torch and a lantern. What's the worst that could happen? I just stole that person's stuff. A torch and a lantern. They had nothing. Merville, let's keep going. It's tough out here, I know. Doom's about to be up, you say? Really? Isn't it based on Eastern Standard Time when it goes up? Like, March 20th on Eastern Standard Time, roughly? Yeah, I'm playing an Argonian thief. If a thief isn't a bastard who steals stuff, what's the point? Okay. The lantern's been passed down from father to son for 4 generations. Yep. And then it just went missing one day. Damn shame. Damn shame. You gonna play the new Doom on stream? I think so. I enjoyed Doom 2016 thoroughly, both on and off stream. I played it on stream both, Doom 2016, I played Ultra Violence and Nightmare. Like, why don't you play it on Ultra Nightmare? Because it's a waste of my time. That's why. Alright. It's getting late. Is there anywhere between us and Merville? Nope. Merville is 1 hour away. Okay. We should get there before the sun sets. Then sleep in the tavern. Yes. That Ultra Nightmare just drags on? That's not it. Ultra Nightmare's purpose is if you die, it's roguelike. Your character's deleted and you start over. That's what Ultra Nightmare does. So, oh, nice. People in Japan are already playing it. That's cool. Oh, well. Gonna be a while before I play it then. Alright. Room. Yes. We're taking a room for the night. Sleep. Actually gonna use stamina a bit. That's fine. What time is it? It's not even midnight yet. Levitation! We fly. If we were playing Skyrim or Oblivion and you cast levitation, it would be all...
This is illegal, you know.
Alright. Let's go this way. Got a thaumaturgy skill up and everything. 5:50 a.m. We're ready to go. Let's see here. Some stew, of course. Now, you said it's based on time zone, so if I went into Steam and I said that I live in Japan via VPN, let's see here. No, that doesn't work. It's funny, but it doesn't work. Oh boy. That's a stupid excuse not to have levitation anymore? Damn right it is stupid. Speaking of which, did I actually eat or was I not paying attention? Yeah, we're not hungry. Good. So, we're good. Let's go check out this tavern. Oh, this area opens... It's illegal. Do not... Yeah, exactly. Do not continue. Loiter for an hour? Yes. And now go into the shop here. What do we get? Nothing. And nothing. These shelves suck. Sir, you have a garbage inventory. This loincloth looks acceptable. Let's see how it looks on us. Damn right. But is it magic? Now, this skirt is magical. We're gonna wear the magic skirt. Can you believe you can't wear underwear underneath your skirt? If you wear a skirt, you're going commando. Oh boy. Let's go. So, we're going to head south. And I guess... Well, this is supposed to be Merville, and we've already been there. There's really nothing for us here at the moment. Horpath is 9 hours away. There's a dungeon down here, the Tombs of Woodfield. I really don't want to deal with that. I want to see what Zhakaron looks like. So, what we're going to do is we are going to head on over to Horpath right now. And slam right into a building, because that's smart. Back to Horpath. Yes. Continue. Right. Giants! Giants! Okay. Actually, Bethesda's quest designers are their writers. Todd Howard said so. Okay. Yeah, I mean, all of the evil mages stop using a particular type of magic the moment it's been banned. That's true. Absolutely. Did you know that necromancy was never technically illegal in the Empire? But the Mages Guild murdered people over it anyway? And the city guards looked the other way while that happened because they didn't like it. Horpath, continue! Yeah, they sold the, they would sell the bodies of criminals. And they would, like, using their bodies was completely legal for experimentation and stuff. Yep. So they'd kill, the criminal would be executed, and then they'd, pay off their debt to society by selling their corpse for research. You were a necromancer in Oblivion, the Mages Guild didn't bat an eye? Yeah, exactly. Well, remember that NPCs in Elder Scrolls games don't really react to you summoning Daedra in the middle of nowhere. Which is also... you know, that is actually illegal. It's like... But if you go play Elder Scrolls Online, it's the reverse. Everyone can summon Daedra whenever they want, no problem. Summon your winged Twilight in town. It's cool. But heaven forbid we summon a blast bones or something like that. You know, when we're attacked, we need to defend ourselves. As a necromancer player, all of a sudden, that's illegal! Really? Wait, Wallachia Reign of Dracula just updated with what? What'd they update with? What? Hold on. Let's see. Pause function on the controller. Yes! Mapping system changed. Controller mapping is now possible. For everybody. Stage select function at the beginning of the game. Up to the highest level visited. Awesome. Upgrade sword items. Very good. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy. Yeah, Wallachia Reign of Dracula just got a big update. I love that game. It's also a little too hard for me to reliably play on stream, but that's a whole nother matter. Oh, is the fine for necrophilia in Cyrodiil? Hey, the lady actually asks that, and it turns out, oh, it's like 500 gold, I think. Oh, that's a lot less than in Morrowind. Okay. But yeah, I remember one thing in Morrowind where, oh, we get attacked by tigers. Tigers? No. No. I'm not fighting these tigers. Mount. Circle, 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 circle. And I see a town in the distance. This way. We just run this way, we'll get to what we need. In Morrowind, if your bounty gets high enough, they just sentence you to death. And they no longer allow you to pay it or go to jail. They just literally say, you've been sentenced to death, we're killing you now. And we found that out on stream at one point. I already knew that, but I had forgotten. And we found out about it again when we were doing Morrowind multiplayer, because Dark Rider went and stole some adamantium armor worth thousands of gold. So when he stole it, they sentenced him to death immediately for stealing an ancient relic. Because it was just a piece of adamantium armor in the museum, and he tried to sneak around and steal it. And he got sentenced to death. Oh yeah, this is a Stendarr temple, alright. Let's go in and pay our respects to good old Stendarr. Yep. Hello, sir. I'll make a donation. 10 gold to Stendarr. Yes. I don't actually care about Stendarr. I just don't want them to think it's weird that I'm coming in here unannounced. So I'm donating 10 gold and looking at the temple dancers doing their temple dancer things. Alright, we're leaving. Okay. So, let's leave. We're not actually there yet. Yeah, Horpath is still in this direction. God. Yeah, we're in the back-ass corner of the Iliac Bay. There's a pool of blood. Let's proceed with caution, please. And a knight appears, waves you down. I'm looking for an outlaw. May Debella bless you. Okay, so he didn't find the outlaw. I don't know what outlaw he's looking for. Maybe someone who stole a lantern, maybe? But I'm not that person, obviously. This Argonian has done nothing wrong. And I'll proceed to do nothing wrong as I get behind him, and I did not find anything of worth in his pockets. Damn shame. Alright, well, let's go. Okay. Onwards. When you play Morrowind multiplayer, is it for completing the main question? It's usually to complete side quests and stuff like that. I rarely play an Elder Scrolls game to actually complete the main quest. It gets a bit awkward when you're Olden Everine. You know, you'd have to You have to role play. You have to role play, like, this one guy is the Navarine and everyone else is just along for the ride. I don't know. Either way, it's awkward no matter how you do it. So, I just find it's fun to wander around doing side quests and things as a group. You know, delving those little dungeons. Morrowind Rebirth adds some really big dungeons. So does Morrowind Advanced. Let's see here. Ooh, Mages Guild. But yeah, if anything, Morrowind needs bigger dungeons for Morrowind Rebirth. Like, really expanded versions of their teeny little cave dungeons. Alright. Emperor's Gear Store. That mass downloading of free ROMs without physical copy, is that morally acceptable? I would say no. I would say you should not pirate things. Let me see here. I mean, like, I got freaking Shadowrun here and everything. Like, I will use ROMs all the time, okay? But I usually have a physical cartridge or a disc or something, you know, packed away somewhere. I will own the thing that I am downloading the ROMs of. Admittedly, it's not legal to download the ROMs. You're infringing one way or another that way, because, but no, pirating isn't good, and if you persist in, following that little, line of logic, I can, go ahead and kick you out. Okay. You can believe whatever you want, provided you do not advocate illegal thingamajiggers. Let's see, bandage. Alright. Let's see. Even if you own them, you can't download them, but dumping your own ROMs is okay. Well, it's interesting, because downloading the ROM isn't actually the infringement. It's the person who put it up for download. The one who's actually sending it to other people. That's the point of the crime. You are creating an illegal duplicate, at which point you have, again, infringed. Now, that said, there's tons of people who can't afford the games at the prices that are given. Is this the Unity version? It's not just the Unity version, it's a heavily modded version of the Unity version. In other words, if you download the Unity version right now, your game wouldn't look like this. It would look like the vanilla game. It wouldn't have the extra features like this sort wheel where I type in the word dagger, and only the dagger is visible. Check the wagon, these are the daggers. Stuff like that. All different mods that are a part of the game, where people go, well, I don't like the way Daggerfall Unity looks, because your game is Daggerfall Unity, and therefore that's how Daggerfall Unity looks, because, you know, they don't understand that you're tossing mods on top of it. So, we're going to go ahead and do this now. Let me check a couple more things. Hello, sir! We need to sell dagger, dagger sword, dagger longbow. Yes, we'll sell those. Oh yes, it's not a pure Elder Scrolls game. Right, right.
And that sometimes it doesn't just work.
No. How do I put this? For the most part, people who pirate games weren't actually going to buy the game in the first place if piracy wasn't available to them. However, I still don't condone the behavior because of a moral hang-up that you don't have to agree with, but you can get the fuck out of here if you don't agree with. Very simple. Just don't tell me about it. Do whatever you want. You one of those furry people? That's fine. Don't tell me about it. No problem. Alright, so let's go over here. Crimson Goblin. Trading post. We're checking a couple more of these. Just seeing if they're... There you go. Pineapple on pizza. You may hate pineapple on pizza. I find it acceptable. Ooh, Wakizashi. You need to buy this thing right now. I only have 911 gold. Well, I gotta change that. Wagon. 96,000. Give me 1,000 gold. Yes. What just finished? Path of Exile updated? Why did Path of Exile update? Huh. Okay, then. Well. You don't like pirating games if the game is not available to buy? Yeah, I mean, no. If a game is not available to buy, I don't have any moral qualms about pirating it, and that's because they don't want your money. And you're offering the money. At which point, like, I'm offering you money. Can I buy your game? No. Alright then. I guess I'll have to download it. So, yeah, let me double check one more thing here. Looks good. There it is. There's the Wakizashi and bandage. That's what I wanted. Good, 911. The original amount I had on me. I negotiated it down. Nice. Yep. No. Gabe Newell talked about it. It's mostly convenience. If something is convenient to buy and affordable to buy, people will buy it. If it's not convenient or not affordable, they won't, and they may go the piracy route. But if the piracy route wasn't available, they would just look at that game or that video or that product and complain about it. About not being able to afford it or not having it convenient. They wouldn't suddenly be converted into actual consumers just because you took away their vehicle of piracy. And that's something these companies really don't understand. They just... You know, oh, Mithril Tonto. We need one of those as well. Very good. Yes. Excellent. We've got our Wakizashi, Dagger, Tonto. We're gathering Mithril items right now. This is great. Yep. You can't afford all the games you want, but you do buy the ones you support. Yeah, I understand that concept. Yes. Correct. Very often, piracy leads to actual purchases. Here's one thing that I absolutely despise in the game industry. We used to have demos of all our games. Like Doom, for instance, you could play episode 1. That's like 9 levels you could play. And you were able to experience all the game mechanics and understand the game and basically go, okay, I like this game. I'm going to buy it. Right? And the result is that you were encouraged to, you know, try it out. You like it. Great, you buy it. Same thing with all the way up through PlayStation 2. We had demo discs. And we were able to play the beginning of some of these games. Sometimes they had a time limit. Sometimes it was just the first mission of Final Fantasy VIII before you got back to the garden. And things of that nature. Like, they were available for you to try. Nowadays, they are... how do I put this? First of all, we need to run over here to Arc Path. Arc Path, go. Nowadays, many of these companies are going and saying, we have to get them to pre-order the game before they discover this game was a terrible mistake and doesn't lead up to or doesn't actually live up to the standards we set in our marketing. We showed off this game to be huge, and it turned out to be really bad. And I say that, I think, Yeah, it just changed over to this here. Yes, the Final Fantasy VIII demo that got you to buy Final Fantasy VIII. Correct. Correct. I played the Final Fantasy VIII demo before I played Final Fantasy VIII. That's my point. Used to go and look at these games and be like, okay, well, what's this like? Oh, I like that game. Okay. Ah, I see. Happy people. Being happy. Yep. So when people talk about, quote-unquote, trying out a game before they buy it, and they conflate, you know, they say, well, I'm going to pirate it. When they're only doing that to try out a game because they can't, you know, there are, say, 3 AAA games coming out, and they can only afford one of them, and they plan to buy the best of those 3, but they want to, and I mean this, try out all 3. I don't really hold that against them. I really don't, because most of these companies try to trap consumers into bad products. Oh, Merborn is there, yeah. Let's go to Merborn. Here, this is in Yakulon. I'm curious if it kind of transitions over. Yes. What is your opinion on people who wait for it to drop on a Steam sale? Yeah. Yeah, no. I wait for things to drop on Steam sales all the time. All the time. Unless it's something I'm going to stream. If I'm going to stream something, I'm probably going to buy it new just because, you know, play it while the hype is new. Both for me and for them, you know. While it's relevant. But what did I wait 2 years on? Let's see. I waited for No Man's Sky to get its next update. Let's see, what else? I mean, I waited on Blasphemous until it was cheap. I waited on, Shanti and the Half Genie Hero until it was cheap. Let's see, what else? Deep Rock Galactic until it was cheap. Luminous Avenger X until it was cheap. Here we go. Look, still looking. Still looking. I have over 1,000 games on Steam, okay? But seriously, a good number of them I picked up on a Steam sale that I looked at and said, I will buy it when it's cheap. Now, admittedly, most of those were bundles, but yes. You're not giving money to the devs? You mean you're not giving money to the publishers who paid the devs? Understand how the system works. You're encouraging the publishers to pay more devs, or pay the devs to make another game. It's a lot more cynical than any of those grandstanders who say, you're not supporting the developers. It's a lot more cynical than that. But there are times, like with Stardew Valley, or with Starbound, those 2 games, most of your money's going right back in the developers' pockets. A lot of indie games, your money's going right back in the developers' pockets. So we're here in Yakulon, in Merborn, and we're gonna go pay a visit. Oh, this area's locked. Does not unlock. I can't unlock it. Well, in that case, we need to stay somewhere tonight. And by stay somewhere tonight, I mean go train in the Thieves Guild and then stay somewhere tonight. Oh, boy. Yes. I don't think I have that many on GOG. I think I have about 20 games on GOG. But those are, like, oldies I really couldn't get. Let's see here. Right. Sorry. I got distracted by a post Shadowrend posted in the Star Wars Star Trek discussion. Alright. Is there a case where devs get royalties of some sort? It's very, very rare in the industry that devs get royalties. It can happen, but it's rare. And the assumption is that they don't. Alright, train. Very good, very good. Let's see here. Right, yeah, Xbox Game Pass is interesting because they pay the publisher of that game a scaling fee based on the amount of people who play it. But that doesn't translate back to the developer at all. All right, let me really quick train pickpocketing, and then I'm do. Let's go down here. No way! Yeah, you'd be surprised how many people ask for my mods for the on the YouTube videos, and it's like, go read the pinned comment of episode 1. It's there. No, I don't have the text on there. Yeah, you're gonna have to actually go to the web page. Oh God, this is a big tavern. Wait a second, are these each individual rooms? You mean this is a normal tavern? What's going on here? And a cook? That's a door outside. Let's go upstairs. Hello, sir. No way you're sleeping here for 5 symptoms a night? I bet it's gonna be 4 or less. Damn right. Okay. I negotiated it down. You win. Congratulations. You win. Congratulations. What have we got here? It's 9 in the morning. Good. Top quality. Right, sir? What is it? Can I... You can loot through those and have guards go, halt, 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 halt. It's still raining. Is Zhakaron just a permanent rain zone or something? Let's go check out the palace. Actually, the palace opens at 11. So let's go to the market square and see what we can do as far as shopping goes. Technically, we should probably do a Thieves Guild quest. Has our Thieves Guild reputation decayed at all? No, it hasn't. It's still 45. Okay, so we've actually got many days available to us before we have to be worried about doing another Thieves Guild quest. We can if we want to advance through the ranks. I mean, getting to 50 would be nice. We're already able to access the Spy Master. Can't think of anything else in the Thieves Guild I really want access to. Because we already got the Spy Master. Considering this. Oh well, doesn't matter. Let's go into the Odd Weaponsmith. This Odd Weaponsmith has, so far, nothing. Ooh, we'll take the arrows. Eventually we'll get enough arrows to be able to handle this, but for now... yeah. I only have 1,391 arrows. That's unfortunate. I'm joking, mostly. Because, you know, you can fire about 200 arrows before your stuff starts breaking. A little less than that, maybe? 100 arrows? About 100 arrows. Yeah. That'd be more accurate. Okay, so there's nothing else here. Wait a second. I bet the backstock is in the room to the left. Because we turn here, go left, backstock. Damn right. Okay. More arrows for us. You may be wondering, why do you keep buying arrows when you don't need arrows? Well, you see, arrows don't weigh anything. They have weight here, but that weight isn't actually translated onto your character. So what ends up happening is we are able to make purchases and accumulate more arrows. And eventually, those purchases translate into an increase of the mercantile skill. As you can see, I have 31 mercantile right now, and this will continue to go up as long as I continue to buy and sell goods. That's important. However, I'm really working on lockpicking and pickpocketing as well. An arrow-based economy, yes. That would be amazing. Let's go over here now to the general store. There should be bandages. Bandages are great. They're tiny healing items. They can actually heal a lot if you have high medical skill, but my medical skill's kind of rubbish. So I just spam them for health. So I become a mummy with like 50 bandages on my body. Going... Okay. That should do it. Everything is as it should be. But yeah, I mean, Doom Eternal, you say, is gonna show up at midnight for everyone. So in that case, it'll be about another 6 hours. 7 hours? I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's gonna take a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm aiming to play Daggerfall for about another hour or so before I switch over to Metroid Prime, because I really want to beat that game. Good, good, good. The Thirsty Castle. Ever been to a thirsty castle? Wait. Oh, there's a warehouse here. I think this is a pawn shop. No, it's a general store. Damn. I thought it was a pawn shop. Banking and ships. Elder Scrolls 6? Wait a second. Are you saying Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be designed with Daggerfall's mechanics? I mean, come on now. You think you're going to have this many skills? Trollololo. Yes. You said they wouldn't sell as many to the general audiences? Depends. Really depends on how they market it. Black Flag sold a ton to general audiences. Black Flag was hugely successful. It had ships. Oh boy. Let me see here. I think that what it comes down to is presentation more than anything, and the ambitions of the developers. I think the developers could choose to be ambitious and still use good presentation. Oh boy. What, do you think we're gonna get perk cards? The perk card system is actually really good for the way Fallout 76 works, but they kind of don't give you a way to earn cards by doing tasks, so it feels bad. If cards were tradable between players, I wouldn't feel so bad about getting duplicates I don't need. But the problem with perk cards being the way they are, the system was originally designed that you were going to get perk cards in loot boxes. I'm serious. They originally had it so that you would earn perk cards by buying loot boxes. They actually have the lunchbox opening animation in the game. You just can't access it without a cheat. But they had loot boxes in the game originally. Then this huge loot box controversy happened. And that's why things happened there. Resident Evil games? I liked Resident Evil 6. The one everyone hates. Alright. Let's see here. Resident Evil 6 is just the right amount of terrible cheese. Resident Evil 4 had some terrible cheese, but it hadn't quite evolved into modern horror movie badness yet. But when I saw Leon running away from explosions, as he's just running and this helicopter is crashing into things and stuff is exploding behind him, I knew that this game was just stupid enough, like the Elder Scrolls, to be fun. And oh boy, was I not disappointed as I pumped Leon with melee perks. And so Leon began to roundhouse kick the zombies dead. It was glorious. Now we're going to the Hoxton Tombs. We're going to raid some tombs. Well, ain't this a surprise, the bandit said. But I wanted to go to the Hoxton Tombs. Bandits, you're preventing me from tomb raiding. Now, admittedly, these days, tomb raiders tend to be asthmatic people who keep saying, I gotta do this or I gotta do that. You know Lara Croft, the new one. I gotta push that boulder. I gotta flip that switch. Highlander 2's a movie I enjoy as well. Hasn't it ever occurred to you that I like bad things? Oh boy. Alright. Now then. Not all bad horror movies. Mostly not bad horror movies, actually. Now then, Hoxton Tombs, let's go! Yes. Yeah, well, The Evil Dead was alright, but Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness were hilarious. I never saw the new one. Okay. Epic Movie is terrible and funny at the same time. Yes. But you know what's even better than Epic Movie? Meet the Spartans. Meet the Spartans, yes. Okay. Small piece of meat. Yes, Meet the Spartans had Kevin Sorbo in it. And he looked so uncomfortable when they were doing the gay scene. But it was great. He did the scene like a champ. Alright. Do not need leather shields. Dead Alive. For a second I thought it was Dead or Alive. Oh boy. Oh boy, you want to see a Dead or Alive movie? No, you want to see the Onichambra Bikini Samurai Squad movie? Oh, that was a terrible movie. That was really bad. Considering Onichambra Z2 Chaos is an amazingly fun game, and I wish they'd make a sequel to. Is there a sequel to Onichambra Z2? Let's find out. Let's see here. Oni Chambra, Z2 Chaos sequel. What? Let's see. Someone asked why the sequel localized. Let's see. Right. It's just a Japanese battle royale, you say? Yep. It's confirmed. God. Oh no, it's the Schoolgirl Zombie Hunters game that's in the same universe. That's terrible. That's awful. No. That is an awful game. You have to understand, they throw their worn underwear at the zombies to distract them. It's pretty awful. It's just a terrible, terrible game. Oni Chambra Z2 Chaos had people wearing bikinis, yes. But its focus was over-the-top, high-flying action with hordes of enemies. The zombie game is just trash. Trash. It's like, it takes place in the same universe. Okay. Let's see here. Who's there? We got more bandits. Is Zhakaron just infested with bandits? I think all of Northern High Rock is just covered with bandits. Ah, jeez. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. You, sir, you must die. Pinched a gold piece, and he's dead. Next. Jeez. Okay. Pinch some gold pieces. Let's back off. Yep. I mean, I think they're just regular citizens of High Rock who see an Argonian out in the wilderness. That's what I think's going on. Oh, boy. I am pretty hurt. Yeah. Very good. Are you planning something special for the anniversary? Nope. Probably not. That's the honest truth of it. Okay, we're gonna jump on this guy. Come on. Welcome to die. Good. One more. From a distance. Honestly, though, I think it would be nice if the bandits kind of walk toward... Like, if they have melee weapons, they should walk toward you while they shoot. They shouldn't just kind of stand there and move slightly to side. It seems odd. And, I don't know. Just kind of breaks the game. Because you can just sit there and get in archery fights where you will obviously win. Alright. Oddly enough, the AI is much better than it was in the vanilla game. That's the funny part here. We're in the middle of nowhere. Great. Okay, so the nearest place is... There's 3 manors in a row. There's Comwinch, 3 hours away. And Yakolon, which is another hour. Let's get to Cromwinch. Oh boy. Good, good, good. Oh, you're talking about the lusty Argonian maid? Oh boy. Excitement abounds. You know what's kind of atrocious? In later Elder Scrolls games, there's really only moon sugar and skooma, when there were like 6 or 7 types of drugs in this. And none of them make a resurgence at all. Hostile encounter, try to avoid. Failed to avoid. It's just generically skooma all over Tamriel now. But what about Balmora Blue? That's just another type of skooma. Seriously. Like, all the drugs in Tamriel are based on skooma now. It's pretty dumb. Okay. Can you store an item in a chest and come back to it? Probably not. I imagine if you tried to store it in a chest, it would probably re-roll the chest the next time you opened it. Or, sorry, the next time the area got generated. I would say, however, that if you have a home or a ship, you can drop a holy candle here, and oh look, that holy candle is now a pile of goods. Let's change that pile of goods to be a big pile of goods. There we go. That's a holy candle. So you can make those, at least. Yep. Okay. Stamina. Better. Continue the journey. Oh boy. Yes, he was definitely around in the time of Daggerfall. He was kind of an old man by the time Daggerfall comes around. This is Cromwinch. Really? Yeah, Cromwinch is definitely bigger than... I thought this was going to be a tiny village. Turns out it's a decent-sized town. This is fine. Let's go have a look at these stores before we take a nap. It's larger than Solitude? Of course it is. But you got a horse in the town. We're buying bandages. More bandages. And arrow. Yes, this is our mercantile training. Bit by bit. Look at all those unpicked pockets, I know. I need more training before I'm ready to become a master pickpocket, unfortunately. But in the meantime, if we were to start stealing stuff from in here, it'd go, halt, 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 halt. And I kind of want to avoid the halting. So what we're going to do first, before anything else, we're going to head on down to the tavern to sleep for the night. Pretty important stuff. And then we'll see about picking pockets in the morning on our way out of town. I'm not liking Zhakaron as much as I thought I was going to like it. I'm almost thinking I want to head on over to like Tulun or something and set up there. Or maybe Glenumbra Moors. A nice little small region. Like Daggerfall has a lot of potential, but oh boy is it big. Anyway, we're over here in Zhakaron, and our journey still isn't complete yet, but, yeah. Lure the assassins? Well, we did that before, by attacking a bandit fort. Either way, let's get going. We need to rest for a while. Hello, sir. I'm talking to you, sir. Whoopsie. I bounced off that and went in a different direction. Alright, room for the night, please. Thank you. 5 gold, that's fine. Let's head on up. And... Really? Not this way. Are there soul gems? Yes, there are. There are definitely soul gems. They are sold by the Dark Brotherhood. And they're used to soul trap really anybody or anything. An old lady sells you soul gems. Like, what about the white and black souls? Oblivion made those. Originally, you could only soul trap enemies. Like monsters, specifically. I'm going to make the crossing over to Knightston right now. Since it's only like an hour through the wilderness at night, I think I can make it. Did you see a deer run by here? You're hunting deer at night? What's wrong with you? Oh, well. Fine, we're out of here. Yes. Technically Morrowind, since they made it so you couldn't use soul gems on NPCs, except for Amalexia, because she's considered a monster. And oh boy, isn't that exciting. You can chant Amalexia's soul onto a pair of pants. Alright. Yep. The living gods were considered monsters by the game. Isn't that exciting? Okay. This way. Well, I mean, look at the sword from Elder Scrolls Adventures Redguard. When they put the prince's soul in the sword. Okay. Chant your Daedric Tower Shield. Never. No, Amalexia is either pants or shoes. Alright, let's see here. Probably the ratty kind, too. Restless Goblin. I guess we'll just rest the rest of the night here. At the Restless Goblin. Rest in the Restless Goblin. That's a terrible name for a place to sleep. Still, it's nearby. Room, please. Thank you. Up and around. Perfect. Alright, how long do we have until morning? What, 2 hours? Okie dokie, cast lights. So it's now 6 a.m. One more round of rest. Should be 8. Roughly? Yeah, 9. 9 it is. Okay, well in that case, go over here. Have a chit-chat with some of the peoples. Let's see here. Save. Said 999. You're talking about Portal, right? Okay. That's how long you've been in cryosleep, was 999. Okay. This way here. Emperor's Pawnbroker. Pawnbroker. I can sell a holy tome to this bastard. Other shops won't touch holy relics. But these people? I'll take your holy tome, your icon, holy water, rare symbol, scarab, bell, icon, prayer beads, religious item, holy water, sandals, holy tome again. And yeah, he'll take all of that stuff. Good. 3,000? Sure. Well, that's how we do mercantile. Buying and selling. Important. That's why we have the skill. So that we can buy and sell at better prices. Steal the ruby. Steal the ruby. Nah, it's okay. We did mostly travel here today, but I think if there's there's no Thieves Guild here. Well then, let's have a look down south. Oh boy. He just melts down the religious crap into bars. Possibly. Alright. Benevolence of Mara. Oh boy. I don't think so. So, this has mostly just been a traveling stream. It's kind of funny. Thinking about, screw it. Let's go, I was gonna go do a Thieves Guild quest, but there's no Thieves Guild here! I want to join the religion of RK. Where is RK anyway? Let's find out. Okay, so finding out where the Order of RK is located. It seems like Dragontail Mountains, Eastern Hills, Sentinel, Shalgor. God, Sentinel worships RK. Sentinel. Oh, that's just so... I don't know. He said, Elder Scrolls 3 soundtrack. I didn't really care for most of Marwyn's music, other than the main theme, the main theme and the travel theme. Most of Marwyn's music I wasn't actually a fan of. Now, yeah, I mean the travel theme was great. So was the opening theme, but the rest of it was just kind of whatever. I felt could have been done better, maybe. I mean, Oblivion's soundtrack, on the other hand, Ariel's Ascent and those other songs were really good. You hate how the Marwyn main theme plays when you're inside dungeon. It's supposed to be location-based, but it doesn't really succeed at that. Oh, Tam Castle's over there. Let's see if Tam Castle... How far away is that? 4-hour journey. Let's do it. Hopefully we can get ourselves with an actual Thieves Guild. Hostile encounter, try to avoid. What did we run into? Oh, Dragaling. A Wingling Ding Dragon. Bam. Okay. Do you listen to your music while gaming? Oh, while not streaming? While not streaming, I have a tendency to turn music off in games so that I can then put on either, assuming the game doesn't have voice dialogue. If the game doesn't have voice dialogue, I tend to turn off most of the game sounds and I listen to an audiobook or something along those lines. However, if the game has dialogue, then I very often just use the game's default soundtrack. Yeah. Like, if a game requires that I listen, then I'm going to probably just use the default soundtrack. If the game doesn't require that I listen, then I'm going to do something else. Like listen to a podcast or an audiobook or, you know, even a YouTube video. So, for the most part, Daggerfall and Morrowind were games where I listened to other things. Admittedly, podcasts were just getting started, and they weren't even really called podcasts. They were like, oh, this is internet radio, you know? They used to have... Oh, hold on a second. What's that? What's that in the distance? Huh. There's something over there. Do you see some... I swear I see something in the distance up there. Let's see here. The Gearsley Orchard. No. Okay, what direction? I'm facing directly south. Directly south. I'm going this way. Screw it. Avoid. Avoid. Bring balance to the farce. Let's go up this hill. Aha! That's what I was seeing. I was seeing a fortress in the distance. Ho ho ho! I bet this thing isn't even on my map. Let's look on the map. Nope, that fortress is not marked on the map. Let's go walk up to it and see what happens. There's only a 50% chance it'll be controlled by a hostile army that will attack me. I like those odds. No guards appear to be on patrol. It's your best chance to get in quietly. LODs. Sir, nothing's low definition at a high distance. It's just loading the terrain at an extreme distance. Oh boy. We managed to sneak in. What do we have in the fort? Hello? That is someone who doesn't want to talk to me. I got a few pieces of tattered paper there. Don't need LODs when it's 10k polys total. Oh boy. That was a bard. Elven dagger, steel staff. That's good stuff. Yeah, it was an evil bard. Chances are when I use this, I'm going to die instantly. Let's give it a try. It's making a weapon swoosh sound when I use it. Oh, and it hit me that time. It's trying to swing and hit me. Interesting. Yeah, even with the tree mod, it will slow to a crawl. So yeah, you'd need LODs if you added 3D trees. Oh boy. These portals aren't Stargate anymore. I have a mod that fixes that. Shatterend. Okay, so 4, 5, 2, 6. Yes, I have a mod for the mod. We're modding mods now. Let me see here. Okay. Need to put away... How's this Tonto doing? It's used. This one's new. Let's equip the new Tonto. Then we'll put away the battered items. Keep the slightly used one as a backup. Gonna hit my recall. Set an anchor. Rest till fully healed. Then type in done, gone, 1. Let's do it. What's in this room? Doesn't want to open. Really? I also hear water nearby. Interesting. Did you wish they made another Stargate? They did. Oh boy. Are you talking about the Stargate Origins? Or are you talking about Stargate Universe? Which Stargate are you talking about, Shatterend? What do you think of ESO's High Rock? Pretty generic. Honestly, the problem with Glenumbra Zone in ESO is that it feels like bog standard MMO, like the least amount of creativity went into it. As much as I complain about the Ebonheart Pact's quests being bad, at least they feel more creative than Glenumbra Moors. And, jeez. Hold on. However... Oh, interesting. He's shooting her. Anyway, Glenumbra is, still third fiddle to, Auradon, which is far better. Oh, I feel somewhat bad. I've been poisoned. Great. There's only a small chance this will kill me. Warrior's dead. We're next. Barbarian's dead. Okay. Dead. Yep, that poison murdered me. Damn shame. Damn shame. There's multiple types of poison. If it were a stamina poison or a what's it called, a magicka poison, I could have withstood it, but yeah. You feel somewhat bad 10,000 times until you're dead.